Hey and hello there everyone, welcome back to the Strike Streams, our special Sunday edition. We don't normally have a Sunday. This weekend we are doing a special Strike Stream bonanza because I've been doing this for 4 weeks. Tomorrow will be the 1 month Strike Stream anniversary, so hey, why not celebrate? But yes, and these are the strike streams where I, a voice actor, am currently on strike for video games, which basically means I can't perform for most video games right now. There are a few exceptions, which I actually will get into later today, or tomorrow if I don't today. But though I can't perform for video games because I can't do voiceover. I can't do voiceover for video games, but I can still play them, and I can play them with you guys in my chat. So we'll get to all that in a second, but I'll want to say hi to people and stuff like that. So Kieran hi, and Viper hi, and Tenchi hi, and Xander hi, and Bread Dog hi. Lonely in the world, little bread dog. And Oswin hi, and a sort of happy 6 hours ago hi to Lexi. I am saying hi from the future. Anyway, Bark. Hello, thank you all so much for joining me here on this Sunday stream. Again, yeah, normally I would just do like a Saturday or a Sunday or something like that, but this time I'm doing both to celebrate and stuff like that, and just because this weekend is a good one for me to do it. So, although I might actually do extra stuff next weekend as well. We'll see how it goes. So stay tuned. That's why you got to ring the bell in addition to subscribing. And it's also why you have to like the videos as well to help push that algorithm. That's the intro out of the way pretty quickly, in all honesty. But yes, this weekend though, I've been doing lots of streams. Yesterday I did 3 mini streams. Today I'm doing a bigger stream. We'll go for about 4 hours or so, 3.5 to 4 hours, and then tomorrow we'll do the same as well. So right here, right now, it's 2 p.m. Pacific time. But then tomorrow we'll be back at the same time as well. So I'm doing the exact same thing 2 days in a row. So don't miss it. But yeah, and I feel like there was something I was going to add to that, but now I can't remember. But for those of you who missed yesterday's streams or didn't see all of yesterday's streams, you may be wondering, Bo, did the shiny drought end, or are you doing this as a way to try and overcome the shiny drought? Because yeah, doing 3 streams yesterday, like a big one today and a big one tomorrow, would result in me doing about at least 28 Dynamax Adventures in theory, in game theory. And 28 Dynamax Adventures would be enough to expect a shiny. I did get a shiny. I got a Poltegeist on my 3rd Dynamax Adventure yesterday, and then just a few Dynamax Adventures later, I got Bouffalon. So yeah, I'm back, baby. The shiny drought is over. And now we should be back to our regularly scheduled programming of getting about 1 per week and 1 legendary per month. Okay, but yeah, but that's the thing. That's why, so Andrew's just made a good point. Hi, Andrew, and hi, Kevin. But Andrew makes a good point. Finally able to watch you on a good time, given you start at midnight on the weekdays. That's the thing. That's why on the weekends, I do still want to start a bit earlier kind of thing. Like, I would kind of, doing it at this time on weekends would be good, but maybe, though, it might just be better for me. But I like doing the 11 a.m. ones on one of the weekend days so that people in the UK can join in and stuff like that. People in the UK and Europe and stuff, they have a day on the weekend where they can watch at least. Okay, so anyway, Bark, let's do this thing. So, my lovely chat, there are 2 things that I have to ask you. So, those of you out there, if you have the Pokémon Sword and Shield, if you have Pokémon Sword and Shield with the DLC expansion and the Dynamax Adventures unlocked in the Crown Tundra with the Suicune tutorial completed, and you have a Nintendo Switch online subscription that's active, then you can join me. If you do want to join me, you do need to be watching the video live, so please like hover your mouse icon over the video, or click in the middle of the video once, or tap your finger in the middle of the video once, and in the bottom left hand corner you will see the word live and a red circle. That means you're live. If you see a grey circle with a negative number, that negative number is telling you how many seconds or minutes you are behind. So make sure you are watching live and you have that red circle going. Xander will probably do the emoji in a second. Or the... Is it an emoji? Whatever. The symbol. But yeah. Anyway, Bark. So please do be watching the stream live. And then in a second, if you meet that criteria, if you have the DLC with the Dynamax Adventures and you're watching live with an online connection, and you can play with me cooperative multiplayer right now, could you please, in big capital letters, write Strike, S-T-R-I-K-E, and also just put any notes on, this is only if you're available right now. If you're not available now, I don't need to know right now. This is just for people who are available now. But if you're like, I'm only around for half an hour or an hour, like, let me know that. And if you already have, we're going for Heatran, Zapdos, and Solgaleo. Let me know if you already have any of those. For example, Kevin already has Shiny Heatran, so it's kind of pointless for Kevin to like do a Heatran raid. We'll try and avoid that if we can, and there you go. I haven't seen Kramen, so this probably means I am in charge of the spreadsheet today. I think I am indeed in charge of the spreadsheet today. Okay, so hang on, let me see how well this goes. Clear. No, come on. This is way harder on mobile, everyone. Yeah, this is way harder on mobile. Boop. Hang on. This is way slower on mobile. This is why I need to succeed more in life so I can get a fancy computer and actually do this on a computer. Okay. So, anyway, Buck. Let's just... Oh, no, Kramen, no, Kramen moved a thing. Hang on, I need to move that. Hang on, I need to move this. And then Kramen moved a thing, which makes it harder. There we go. There we go. And then I need to move that as well. I'll message him to say about this, because it makes it more difficult for me if he moves that stuff. Okay, so, let me quickly... Oh, no. Okay, right. Spreadsheet time. Okay, right. The spreadsheet's set up. Here we go. Okay, so, sorry about that, everyone. Okay, so, here's the plan, Stan the Man. I'm going to look through and see who put Strike. Hang on. That's people saying hi. Okay, so, Kieran said hi. So, there's Kieran. And then Kevin said hi. So hang on, Kevin's listed as silver. And then Tenchi. Okay, so Kevin's here for a while, so that's fine. Tenchi, and then oh, is that it? Is it just you? Okay, well, if it's just you three guys, I will just say, this isn't having like a super duper go at you, Kieran. Like, I'm not mad at you or anything, but do just be careful about writing other capitalized letter words that begin with S when I'm like asking for everyone to write strike in capital letters, because I'm like strike, speed, and then it's like, oh wait, hang on, speed isn't strike. Official Crystal Sings. I heard you got some shinies. I did, Crystal. It was so exciting. I got a Poltegeist and a Bufalon. It was very cool. But no, Kieran, it's totally okay. Don't worry, I'm not mad or anything. It's just one of those things where just like keep, and this is just for everyone. But that's just a thing to keep in mind. Basically, Kieran is the one who fell into the trap there of like sort of Kieran's excitement. Someone was gonna get excited and write a capitalized word beginning with S. Kieran fell into that trap. So it's okay. So oh, Cat's going nuts. I may need to deal with him. I don't know. He just went to the loo and he had food, so he shouldn't be complaining, but he does just like to complain. Abyssal, hi, welcome. Yeah, I joked that I was going to get shiny Luxray. Thank goodness I didn't. Shibertooth. And Harry, hi. Oh my gosh. Okay, loads of people are joining, so please, for the love of Nelly, click like on the video. Okay, so, right. Team 1, we're going to have Kieran, Tenchi, and Kevin. But if there's anyone else who is available and would like to be in Team 2, let me know by writing strike in big capital letters. But okay, let's see. Right, so, but for those of you in Team 1, and for anyone in the future, please make sure on the Wycom, bottom left, that you are not on local connection, that you have pressed that plus button, and that you connected to the internet. Hopefully you're on a strong and stable internet connection. No hotspots or anything, as we have found, unfortunately. And that the internet is indeed connected. Then you can press the B button, and then you can talk to the lovely lady scientist lady person. And she's going to ask if you want to do a Dynamax adventure. It'd be weird if you didn't want to do one, Team 1. And then you're going to say anything is fine, but I'm going to say Heatran. Would you like to save your adventure so far? Yes, because you have to do that. And then once you're on the pink screen, we're going to go 0901... 0211. So that's 0901 0211. And then you're going to hit invite others. Please always wait for me to do it, but I did that pretty quickly, so you guys should, you know, be able to do that pretty quickly. So hello. Let me just move my television so it's a little bit closer to me. There we go. And there's Kieran. Okay, Kieran's first. Kieran, you are a speed demon, my friend. Maybe you just have, like, the best internet connection out of all of us. Best internet connection and the fastest fingers in the West. Unless you're on the East Coast. Then that wouldn't be the West. Okay, so there's Kevin, and then we'll just wait for Tenchi. There we go. And Tenchi's in. That was very quick. You guys are very on it today. So, okay. Let's see. And there we go. Okay. So yeah, we're starting with Heatran as always. You guys know how this goes by now, but ground types are good, and then water and fighting are then sort of like the next best. There is a Cramorant here, so I'm going to go for that. Plus, I will be Dynamaxing first, so it's good for me to, you know, have the Pokemon with Dive. If you cannot get a Pokemon that is any of those types, pick something that's good against those types. So like Porygon has some good moves. Oh, Jellicent's good because of water. And maybe Musharna, because Energy Ball is good against water and ground. Or Cherrim. But the thing is, Cherrim has Solar Beam, so that's, like, not as useful. Although Weather Ball can be useful. So, basically, I just wouldn't go with Togedemaru, is my point. Okay, but that's the thing. Musharna is good against, like, fighting and water types, because... Oh, there's a Barbaracle. Okay, well, we're going to the left. Colin, hi, welcome. So hang on, I'm just gonna, so there's a Roselia to the right and a Barbaracle to the left, so we want to go to the left, and then there's Octillery on the left, that's good, so we can then do Octillery, and then there's like a Nidoking or Nidoqueen at the end, so I think that's probably the path to take. So there we go, we got quite a nice, sorted, easy, settled one today. We could even, here's my personal recommendation, we could even, like, switch out Jellicent potentially at some point, because I think Jellicent's more of like a special attacker, and so like dive on Jellicent isn't like that great. We definitely want to switch Porygon and Musharna first, but I think though Jellicent is definitely one we could like switch out in the final battle for like the Nidoking. I'm good with my Cramorant because with Cramorant's ability, Dive is actually a pretty good move. A lot of Pokemon have Dive. Ooh, do I want to use Max Darkness or Max... No, I'm going to use Max Geyser. I know that's going to power up Barbaracle. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Although if I had used Max Darkness, that would power up Musharna's Energy Ball. Probably should have thought that through a bit more. But anyway, Bark. Skywatcher, you just got back from bowling. Ooh, very nice. I haven't been bowling in a very, 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 very long time. And sorry, to actually answer Colin's question, I'm doing well. Sorry, I just needed to coordinate and get... This is our first raid of the day, so usually during the first raid, I have, like, more things I need to say or get out of the way first. But there we go. Okay. So yeah, I know that this isn't... Maybe I should have gone with a max darkness to, like, lower special defense, but... And this does have a possibility of, like, you know, kind of backfiring against us, but... Okay, it's using a max geyser. Who's it? Okay, well... Okay, so you're going through Mushana. Woo, okay, that's a bit more powerful than I would have liked, but... But nevertheless, that still would have done a whole lot of damage. Porygon's using Thunderbolt. Nice. And then... Energy Ball. Nice. Okay. Good. And then, I can't remember what ability Barbarical has. Hopefully it's not Swift Swim. Otherwise, we're in trouble. But let's see how this goes. Oh, so, as we are just getting settled in and tuning in, please, just make sure you click like on the video. I know it sometimes takes people to warm up and warm in, and those aren't phrases, but you know what I'm talking about. Let's see who it's going for. Is it going for Mushana? No, it's just going for... Okay, it's just going for Porygon. Well, that sucks. But here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter that I used Max Geyser because it used Max Geyser twice in a row. So it would have KO'd Porygon on that turn anyway. Okay, but this is fine. We can switch for it. I think maybe like we could have Mushana switch just because of the low health. And then we'll save Jellicent till like the end. But I still think this will be fine. But yeah, but please do click like on the video, it really helps. Again, I got all my metrics back the other day. The growth I've had during this like first month of doing this has just been incredible. I'm so grateful to you guys. It was like last Saturday and last Tuesday were like my most liked streams ever since my like first ever stream and like my birthday streams. So, again, like we really are growing here, and again, I want to just see like how high we can go with like each stream. Yes, we definitely want to do Octillery instead of the Ordino, and then let's just check. There's Nidoking, Ninjask, and some kind of electric type that may or may not be a Manetric. That's just my in-joke now. It's probably not a Manetric, but let's go get the berries and the Octillery. Okay. But yeah, so all around to answer Colin's question, I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm trying to keep happy and healthy and optimistic. And again, the streaming is kind of the biggest thing I have going on in my life, but the streaming's going well, so I'm enjoying it. Again, I know I've said generally that I'm going to do like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But honestly, I may also do some Sundays as well. Next Sunday, there is like a raid day thing, but I don't know if I'm going to, like in Pokemon Go, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. So like maybe I'll be here next Sunday afternoon as well. But okay. Bumpers on. That's fair enough. Bo could be a full-time streamer joke. I mean, hey, I wouldn't... if I got to play Pokemon Dynamax Adventures for a few hours a day, and, you know, and do, like, the occasional voice gigs here and there, I'd be happy. I'd definitely be happy. I'd be more than happy doing that. But it's just right now I'm definitely going to be getting like less voiceover work. I hope that changes. I hope I am able to branch out and get more work in other mediums. But the thing is that for like the last sort of, you know, year or two, video games really has been the central focus of my career. It's so funny. I will just say it's so funny. During my first year here, I didn't do a single video game during my first year here. I did like a bunch of commercials and like corporate type stuff during like my first year here. And I didn't book a single video game. And then, so in my first 12 months, 0 video games. And then in months like 13 and 14, I did 3 video games. So it's just sort of testament to, you know, it's kind of like, that really is testament to the sort of ebb and flow nature of this business. And it's why I kind of, it's why the strike is a bit scary and stuff like that, because generally, if you have like a bit of a slow period or something like that, it's fine because it kind of balances out down the line. A bit like my shiny luck, you know, I got 3 shinies in a week, and then I didn't get any shinies for 3 weeks, and then I got 2 in a day yesterday. That's very much a good metaphor for voice acting. But the problem with the strike is the strike would be the equivalent to if I switched to not having a shiny charm. And it's like, well, I could get a shiny, but I'm way less likely to now. It could still happen. It happened with, hang on a sec, I'm going to catch this. Always catch everything. You always want to catch everything. You don't have to keep everything, but always do catch everything. It did happen yesterday with, hang on, what was the name? Where'd he go? Cinnakens, that's it. I wanted to make sure I got the name right for sure there. Cinnakens yesterday didn't have the shiny charm, but got a shiny. It was very cool. So, yeah. So we probably want to swap Porygon here. And then we can switch Jellicent after the Nidoking. And there we go. But yeah, but that's like a good metaphor for voice acting. And so the thing about voice acting is, as long as you can keep going, you can ride out like the ebbs. Oh, there is a Lantern. Lantern would have been good ordinarily, but I would still say let's go for Nidoking because ground is like ×4 super effective. So yeah, we could have had like an all water type team and hydro pumped and all that stuff, but yeah. But yeah, and Kevin wants Nidoking, so. But yeah, so normally it's fine because you can ride out the ebbs and the flows, but the problem is if you start to have like an ebb, and then the ebb is kind of like compounded even further by a strike, that is a bit concerning. So it does mean I'm probably, I am getting like fewer auditions, and just my prospects of like being able to get work and do work are just way lessened now because of this. So it's kind of why I am trying to go for it with the streaming, and even if the strike ends, I'm gonna keep going as long as I'm not too busy. There might be there might be more days where I'd say have to cancel streams, like, oh hey guys, I booked a gig, like I'm not, and that could still happen now. But right here, right now, I'm gonna keep doing this, and this almost is gonna kind of be my job in a way. I mean, I'm sort of like, I'm not gonna like completely overdo it because I do like live with other people, so it's kind of a bit disruptive to for me to stream like all the time at the minute. And just because I do kind of want to be available to do auditions and stuff like that. If I had my own space, I would kind of like really burn the candle at both ends and like really super duper go for it. But because it's not really convenient for me to burn the candle at both ends as well, it's like, yeah, I'll use that as an excuse to not burn myself out. So, yeah. So I'm just going to try and like balance things a bit more. But on times where I can do more streams, I'm going to do more streams. Because, like I said, I don't really have like a game on the side at the minute. Because I don't have the money to buy a game on the side at the minute. And yeah, because of the strike. So everything comes full circle. But when we do the next Dynamax adventure, I will get into when I say I can work on some video games, I'll get into a bit more about what that means and stuff like that, because I think it's important for you guys, fellow gamers. I am a gamer and a voice actor. I think it's important for you guys to kind of know what we're like doing and not doing. Look at Cramorant with that, like, so let's see. Okay, so okay, we are nearly ready for this Heatran already. But yeah, if Kevin wants to get the Heatran, not Heatran, Nidoking for Heatran, then that's good. But I think the rest of us are all good, in all honesty. The one thing to keep in mind with Heatran is, or with Nidoking and Heatran, and I'm always worried about this, is Heatran is one of the few or sort of rarer legendaries to have a gender. Most legendary Pokemon are genderless, but Heatran does have a gender, and we should kind of pay attention to that when we are facing off with a we should keep that in mind with Nidoking, because it isn't ideal. So whoever can Dynamax, please Dynamax. It doesn't matter who it is, even if it was me. I am going to dive. But yeah, we want to play aggressively. It's Barbaracle. Excellent. But yeah, we need to see if we can see what Heatran's gender is. Maybe I need to, like, check it on the status screen. Okay, the Heatran is male, so this means that Kevin's actually, like, powered up by this Heatran. I don't know if it's, like, always male in Dynamax or something like that, or if it does change, but that is something we do need to keep in mind. But basically, because of Kevin's ability, and because Heatran is male, it means that Heatran is actually powered up in this fight, which is kind of cool. Right, high horsepower, so boom! That's why that did so much damage. And then here's the Barbaracle using Max Geyser. Kaboom! Nice, we're down to half. Dang, if I could have had a water-type move that hit in one turn, I actually think we could have one-shotted this thing. But, okay, it's using Meteor Sound, but it missed! I dodged it! Cram and Rant! Scald. Yeah, if I could use Dive here, we almost could have one-shot that. One-turned it, sorry, one-turned it. But okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Heatran or Sheetran? Yes, Santa. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, here's the dive. And now I have an Arrokuda in my mouth. High horsepower. And there we go. That was nice and easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, get those sparkles and stars. Stars and sparkles in the chat. Here we go. We beat the boss. That means two things. Get those stars and sparkles and stars in chat for good luck. Let's wish everyone good shiny luck. I think also as well, if I now check the spreadsheet and if my memory is correct, we have. Oh no, wait, no, sorry, it was Kieran. Okay, we have 3 out of 4 shiny charms on this round, so this is quite interesting. So let's see how it goes. But also as well, every time we beat a boss, please like the video if you haven't. This is your reminder to like the video if you haven't already. I just really super duper appreciate it. I don't know what kind of ratio of like likes to viewers we have right now, but if not everyone watching live has clicked like, please do it now. Okay, now let's do our patented double shiny check. The patented double shiny check. So, Barbaracle would be, like, green. That looks like a regular Barbaracle to me. Octillery would be sort of, like, orangey. I do have shinies for all of these except Heatran, so this wouldn't be the most exciting shinies, but we'll see how it goes. Octillery looks pretty red to me. And then Nidoking would be blue. It would be a very cool one to get, I'll give you that. But it's not blue, it is indeed purple. But Heatran, will we get, chat, the magnificent, the majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran? No! Oh, the humanity. I'm just going to go for Octillery because I think I've taken the other two before, but I don't know if I've picked an Octillery, so we'll go for that. That is it for round 1. For round 2, hang on, we do want to keep a Heatran. So, chat, here is my question for you. Is there anyone who is in chat right now? Is there anyone in chat right now who has not yet played today? So basically, if you're not Kieran, Kevin, or Tenchi, is there anyone in chat who hasn't yet played any Dynamax Adventures with me today, who is in chat and is available to, if you have the DLC and stuff like that, and you have an online connection, let me know by writing strike in big capital letters. If you have not played yet today, but you are available, now is the time to let me know by writing strike in big capital letters. Skywatcher, I'm going to add you to the list. Kayla, I will read your message properly in a second. I'm just doing the admin stuff, but I will read it in a second. So Skywatcher's here. But like, say, like I saw Colin's here, so I don't know if Colin's around today. But yeah, if you're around and able to play, like anyone out there, anyone, Beulah, let me know. I'm going to read Kayla's message quick. Lying down, you're full from supper. Ooh, okay. Well, I hope you're having a good rest and that you had a very good, yummy meal. And yeah. So, Colin, does that mean you're able to play, yeah? That does mean you're able to play, because that's why you gotta write strike as well, just so I can see it more, because that's the thing, if people write strike in capital letters, I can see it more easily. So like Skywatcher's message like stands out to me like more than anyone else's on my screen at the minute. It's like Skywatcher and then Nightbot, because Nightbot has like the little blue symbol. So yeah, but okay, we'll add Colin to the list. Okay, so Team 2 currently has Skywatcher and Colin. Is there anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Otherwise, we'll just get someone in from Team 1, I guess. But if there's no one else, okay. Shall we say Kieran? Would you like to do it? Oh no. Well, actually, no. Hang on. Out of Kieran, Kevin, and Tenchi, who needs to do a Zapdos the most? the zapped most. Tenchi does have shiny Zapdos. I mean, but I think Tenchi has all of them. But like, Kevin needs Zapdos. Does Kieran need Zapdos? If Kieran needs Zapdos, we can try and get Kieran on it. But we can see. And then we'll roll into this one quite quickly, okay? Although Kieran's not replying at the minute. I don't know if Kieran's on a delay or if Kieran's like gone to the loo or anything. Okay, hang on. Let me just set up my team 2. So Skywatcher, and then Colin, and then yeah, I'm gonna put Kevin in for this one, and then we'll get Kieran and Tenchi in on like future ones. Plus, because Kevin's here for less time, so I just want to make sure we do get Kevin in. So who are you calling Pinhead? Okay, so that's Team 2. So Team 2 will have Skywatcher, Colin, and Kevin. Please make sure you are connected to the Ycom and it says internet in the top right hand corner. Press the Y button and then check it says internet, and if it doesn't, then you need to press the plus button, and then you guys are going to talk to the lovely scientist lady, and you're going to say that you want to do a Dynamax adventure. But when you are asked if you have any preferences, you are going to say anything is fine. Do not select anything else. You're going to select anything is fine, whilst I select Zapdos, okay? And then you save your game and all that stuff. And then, when you're on the pink screen, or the screen with all the pink on it, I still haven't decided what one to call it, we're going to go 0109 and then 0233. So that's 0109 0233. We're going to invite others. Wait for me to type the invite others in, but then once you've seen it, I'm trying to do it quicker so that you guys like can't do it before me. But yeah. So there's Kevin. So yeah, once you've got the pink screen, you're connected, and that top right hand corner is there. Then you're all good to go. Okay, Kevin's in, Colin's in, and then we'll just wait for Skywatcher, and then we'll be all good in the hood. Yeah, this scientist lady is the only one we trust. Exactly, Skywatcher. Exactly. That's the thing. She got out of the scamming game by being at the like front desk. Okay. So we want things that okay. So Mudsdale is like okay against Zapdos. I'm actually going to pick Blossom because Blossom is good against ground and rock types, and that could be like useful in that regard. But okay. So Sandaconda and Mudsdale, I would say we do want to pick, and then we'll see what like the final option is. But I just wanted to see if we could like open up more options. Okay. I guess Kadabra's probably the best one, but like, yeah. But yeah, so Zapdos is a tricky one, as we've found. You definitely want things that aren't weak to flying or electric. Okay, let's see. We've got Swoobat, we've got a water type. Oh gosh, hang on. So I will need to switch at some point. Okay, hang on. There's a rock type on the right. Oh, there's Boldore. Boldore's good. There is also Amora, but I'm not sure. That has, like, ice moves, so that's pretty good. Basically, we definitely do want to go right and do Swoobat here, and then we can figure out which one of these we want to pick and decide down the line. There aren't a whole lot of great options, but yeah, we want to go to the right and pick Swoobat, and then we'll try and look at that last line and decipher what everything is, and then that'll decide whether we go for, like, Amora or Boldore. Boldore does have Smackdown, I believe. I think Boldore does have Smackdown? I'm going to very quickly look this up. Boldore. No, it has Stone Edge. Why do I misremember that? Okay. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. I am... Do I want to Dynamax? Yeah, I am going to Dynamax here. Just to, like, play aggressively. Maybe, you know, because if the two ground types, like, had rock moves or something, I'd be like, yeah, although the Mudsdale does have Lash Out, but, yeah, anyway. Yeah, you love Amora's ability when normal moves become ice moves. That's the thing, so it will have, like, sort of basically, Amora will have super effective body slams, so that is something to keep in mind. It will resist, it doesn't resist electric, but it will resist flying. Boldore... Actually, so here's the thing. I'm thinking that Amora, or Aurorus, or whatever it's called, Aurorus might be the better one to go for, because, here's my reasoning why, Body Slam has more PP and is more accurate. Boldore only gets Stone Edge, and that's like a 5 PP inaccurate move. And with Zapdos's pressure ability, that'll go down in no time. Boldore's a good pick for like a final round, but not so much for, you know, like something to use for like 2 or 3 battles. So I actually think Amora might be the way to go for this one. So yeah. Yeah, fire and flying have, like, no relation to one another on the type chart. Like, there's no super effectives or resistances or anything like that. So, yeah. So, Boldore normally... If we had a choice between, like, Boldore and something else, Boldore would be perfectly acceptable. But I think between Boldore and Aurorus, that might be something to just... I think, basically, Aurorus is the play. Plus, Aurorus is the tougher and better shiny. And if you get a shiny Boldore, you have to find someone to trade with to evolve it. So, yeah. And, yeah, unfortunately, the Body Slam Paralysis will only be useful for our 3rd battle. It won't be of any use against Zapdos. But nevertheless, that's still something to keep in mind. So, yeah, so basically, Kadabra will need to switch for the Amoris, or I will need to. We'll decide who needs to switch, on, like, the next one, because we'll look at the final line. We know we're going to do Aurorus, so definitely just, like, put your cursor to the right and then press A on that one. But let's see what's there. Okay, there's a Liepard, there's a Clefable, there's a Magneton. Now, Magneton's very good defensively, and there's a Backpacker, and there's Berries. So, basically, I think let's do the Aurorus, and then myself or Amber will... switch for the Magneton. I don't know who wants to go here between myself and... Should we just see who, like, has the most health or whatever kind of thing? We'll do the next switch based on health, because I think Blossom and Aurorus will be, like, or Kadabra will be, like, equally rubbish against Magneton, and so is Aurorus. Aurorus is actually ×4 weak to Magneton's steel move, so we do need to be careful of that. But, is Rock super against flying? Yes. But we're actually not going for this because it's a rock type. We're actually going for this for its ice type, for its, like, ice type ability. Because basically, because of its ability, its normal type moves become ice type moves, and ice type is super effective against flying. So, a shiny Amora at this time of day in this part of Galar, located entirely in your PC, Kevin says. Yes. I like how Andrew's answer beforehand kind of almost fits in with Kevin's thing. And then in reply to Xander, no. Seymour! There's no more in here! Okay. So here we go. Okay, Aurorus is using Thunder Wave. I'm using Giga Drain. Mudsdale's using Super Power. That's ×4 super effective. Very good. Okay. Oh, and the Sandaconda. Okay, let me just check. So yeah, so Colin, you're good with Mudsdale. Kevin, you're good with Sandaconda. So yeah, Amber is the one. Amber or myself needs to switch here. It just depends on who has. It just depends on who has like less HP or whatever. So yeah, Colin, I know that your Mudsdale has lost some health, but it will be useful against Zapdos, so we want to keep that Mudsdale. Because unfortunately, Zapdos is an annoying one, and there aren't a whole load of Pokemon in this mode that are like, that I would say are good against Zapdos. Against Heatran, there are so many Pokemon that are good against Heatran. But for Zapdos, it's tougher. It's so annoying. That flying type really throws things off. That's saying Thundurus is going to be a real pain when we start shiny hunting for that. Sharon, hi, welcome. Of course I remember you. You are one of our newer subscribers here. And Chris, hi, welcome. So, yeah, okay, Kadabra's gonna switch, right, so I have Helping Hand, so I can, whoever's got a good move against, what are we going for, Magneton, I can just boost them. I can, like, help Kevin. I'm going to just use Helping Hand for Kevin, and Kevin can just attack the Magneton, and that's how we'll do this round. Right, so let's do the Magneton. We'll get some items. I will switch to Magneton. If I get an Eviolite, I'm picking Eviolite, because that will be good for Magneton. But let's see how this goes. There's not an Eviolite. Ah, the shame. What do I want, then? I guess I'll go with a White Herb, because that is maybe, like, technically the most useful one I kind of could have in the next two battles. Like, if Zapdos lowered, if the Magneton can lower stats, or something. I don't think any of them can lower stats. Oh, no, they could use Metal Sound or something. Sharon, yes, Sharon, I'm going to add you to the list right now. Sharon, love to have you. Okay, let's see, did we... okay, yeah, you're not on the list, so let me just... Sharon, would you mind just letting me know what your in-game name is? You don't need to let me know, like, immediately, but just the sooner you say it, the more helpful it is. But let's add Sharon there, and then we'll add Sharon... Okay, the spreadsheet isn't working. I'm gonna help Kevin with the Helping Hand, and then I'm gonna help Sharon with the spreadsheet, and then we'll all be good, and then everyone will be happy, and then... life will be wonderful. Okay. Hang on. Spreadsheet, why aren't you working? Oh, hang on. Wait, it is working. No, wait, it was working and now it stopped working. Where is Sharon? I added Sharon. Has Kramen formatted this in a way where it doesn't, like... What's the formatting on this? Does it, like, not go down low enough? So that it, like, actually adds people? No! Kramen! You haven't betrayed me, Kramen, have you? Okay, Max Knuckle. Oh, okay, I thought we were going to use... Max Quake would be better, would be more super effective, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Electric's immune to paralysis, so you do need to be careful. Oh, Koopa. That's a cool name. Okay, let's put that in. I am a bit worried that this has been... I'm a bit worried Kramen's kind of done this in a way where we can't add any new people. Unless I'm just doing something profoundly wrong here. Why can I not add Sharon to the spreadsheet? Ah! Always catch everything, even though you can't... Why is it not, like... Yeah, I think there's something wrong with these drop. Basically, Sharon, we have a list, right? We have a big list of everyone. Anyone who's like ever played is on the big list. And then what we do is the people who are around, we create like a small list based on those people, and it has like drop-down menus and stuff. And you're not appearing in the drop-down menus, which is just like very frustrating. Like you should be appearing in these drop-down menus. But I'm a bit worried that the way that these are like formatted, that they don't include. Can I add you Could I add you manually? Aha! Take that. Drop down. Hang on. The data you entered in cell event violates the data validate. No. Well, then tell me the rules of the spreadsheet. I'm supposed to be telling people about my strike and what video game work is important to pay attention to right now, and this silly spreadsheet like isn't working. Oh my gosh. Kramen, have you betrayed me? Kramen. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's just beat this Zapdos and we'll figure this out in next time. But Sharon, you're definitely up next, okay? I am going to... I'm just going to... No, I tell you what. I am going to set up a light screen here. I know this sounds a bit weird, but I want to try and protect Morris a little bit. Because my Electro Balls or... again, Magneton's just here for, like, survival. So, yeah. He's making a list and checking it twice. If the Excel spreadsheet will actually work, nice. Okay, so let's see. Sorry about that. I'm getting very distracted. Dang this spreadsheet. Why can this just not like work? What? Oh, now the spreadsheet's not working. Okay, great. Yeah, I like literally. It's literally not letting me add anyone new to the spreadsheet. So if there's anyone new today, we'll have to just like remember you and stuff like that. But yeah. Okay. So, oh, no! Don't no. Wait, hang on. You can use the ice moves. Although actually no, Sandstorm's better because we do have all the ground types. No, sorry, my bad. Again, this is what happens when I'm using a spreadsheet and I'm not paying attention. Sorry, rock is the way better thing to do than ice when we are Dynamaxed. Sorry, ignore me. I'm being silly. My brain is in like 3 places at once. I'm trying to just spreadsheets. Okay. I'm just gonna use Electro Ball and see how. I'm gonna see how much damage this does, and then I might just need to use Flash Cannon. What moves does the Sandaconda have? I can't remember. It has like a ground move. It has like Scorching Sands, and then it has Scale Shot and Skitter Smack. You could always go with a Skitter Smack to like lower the special attack, and then that means like Discharge and Thunder would do like way less damage. We could just really like nerf this thing, but yeah. Anyway, sorry, my bad. This dang I will have to message Kramen about this afterwards because that like doesn't work, and the problem is that I can't even see like the formatting he's done for these cells, so I can't even like edit it or anything. There's like no way for me to check the formatting for this or mobile, so I literally can't see like what he's done. So that's really annoying. Okay. Oh no. Okay, sorry. Again, sorry, that's really boring. I hate being boring on stream. But yeah, spreadsheet's not working. That's really frustrating. So I can add people who have played with me before, but I can't add people who have never played with me before. So Sharon, I'm desperately sorry. You can play, Sharon. Don't worry. You're on the list. You're on the list in my mind, so don't worry. But just I'm sorry that basically I've been very boring for the last few minutes, just trying to get like the tech working. Okay. So, Sandaconda can use Skitter Smack to just kind of like nerf the Zapdos. Mudsdale, yeah, just doesn't have much PP, which is kind of annoying. And then Aurorus is like our best thing here, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, So Zapdos is using agility. I probably should just switch to Flash Cannon now. If it's using agility, I should probably just switch to Flash Cannon. Skitter Smack, nice. And then, oh, because Electro Ball's going to not do very much now. Mudstill's using Superpower. Ooh, this is going to be tight. Because we just kind of have things like to chip away. Aurorus is definitely like our most powerful thing here. And unfortunately, that paralysis is like, you know, a real pain. Okay. But that's okay. Right. So just everyone remember that Sharon is due next, okay? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so basically just keep body slamming Aurorus, and then the rest of us will chip away. And I'm going to use Flash Cannon because, again, I think at this point it will be just as good as Electro Ball, except I actually have a chance of, like, reducing some stats. Oh, that's not great. Right, it's using agility. Yeah, Electro Ball would just get weaker and weaker with every agility it uses, so yeah. Hi, Lexi. We did say hi to you earlier when you weren't here because I saw your very early chat messages. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Flash Cannon. Can we get the stat drop? Stat drop. Stat drop. No. Okay, Superpower. Oh gosh, come on. We just need like one body slam. We just need like one. We just need to break through the paralysis and get like one body slam here. Yes. Yes. Oh, but the hail's gonna get it, right? Is the hail gonna get it? That's enough, right? That's done it, right? That's done it, right? That's done it, right? And we did it! Woo! Excellent. Get those stars and sparkles and stars in chat. Get them in. And then, so yeah, stars and sparkle emojis in chat. Wish everyone good shiny luck. We currently have, oh, hang on, spreadsheet. Oh, Sharon, can you just let me know one other thing as well? You don't need to let me know this, but it's just kind of helpful, if it's there. Would you be able to let me know if you have the shiny charm or not, please? Because I just like knowing who has the shiny charm or not. Okay, so we've got the stars and sparkles in. Let's do our patented double shiny check. Okay, so Swoobat, I think Swoobat's like green or something like that. That looks like a regular Swoobat to me. All the rest of these I do have as shiny except for Zapdos, so we'll see how that goes. Aurorus would be white. That looks like blue with white. I always get thrown off at first because I see a load of white, but I think basically the colors would be inversed there. Magneton would have silver magnets instead of red and blue. And then, but then will we get the magnificent orange-legged Zapdos? Oh, that's shiny. That's shiny. That looks shiny. That looks shiny. Shiny legendary! Shiny! We never have to deal with an awkward Zapdos again! Yes! Yes! Shiny! Okay, that is 13 Dynite. Oh, look at that shiny Zapdos! Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Shiny Zapdos, baby! Shiny Zapdos, and look, it's even got the little shiny marker on the Pokedex. So I'm taking so many screenshots. Zapdos has been sent to the box. Guys, do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? We're gonna finally have a brand new legendary shiny ticket. This is very exciting. I think what we should probably do in honor of this moment, now that we have another ticket free, we could like decide on a ticket or something like that. But I actually think perhaps a more fun thing to do. Oh no, I said about like doing efficiently, but we could always do like an anything is fine until we find something that I need as a shiny legendary, and then I will take the ticket for it, if that makes sense. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. Oh, well done, Team 2. Team 2, you are now my favorite. Sorry, Team 1, you gotta up your game. You gotta up your game, Team 1. No. Okay. So, right, I need to save my game. I need to save my game like 50 bajillion times. That's what we do here at Bovio Games. Okay. I got the orange-legged bird. The orange... It's orange chicken. Okay. Right. So, Team 3. This is for Solgaleo, okay? So we're gonna have Sharon... Okay. Oh, has anyone joined chat? Like Chris, for example. Has anyone joined chat who is able to play multiplayer Dynamax Adventures with me and would like to play multiplayer Dynamax Adventures with me? We've got Sharon on the books. Please make sure, if this does apply to you, that you are watching the video live. Please make sure that you are, if you hover over the video or tap the video once in the middle of the screen, in the bottom left-hand corner, it will say live with a red circle. Please make sure you are watching live, so it means you can keep up with chat and that you can actually type in a code. Okay, so Chris is around. Hang on, so I'm going to add Chris. Now, see, Chris has played with us before, so Chris I can add to the list, but I can't add Sharon because Sharon's new. I will have to fix that. I'll have to message Kramen because unfortunately, I can't see what Kramen's done, so I can't like alter the formula. Give me the formula, Oli. Okay. So if you haven't yet played any Dynamax Adventures today, could you please write strike in big capital letters? Okay. So we've got, because so far we've had Kieran play once. Kevin play twice, Tenchi play once, Skywatcher play once, and we've had Colin play once. And then we've got Chris and Sharon up on the next team. And then if there's anyone else, so we've got Chris and Sharon up next. Hopefully, has Sharon commented recently? I'm a bit worried Sharon's not here. But yeah, also, hi Lily, hi Conowat. So I got very excited about hi Marses. Marses did an amazing piece of artwork the other day that I am gonna share with you guys. But I'm gonna wait till tomorrow once we do this sort of weekend of the shiny hunting bonanza. Okay. So, okay. If there is no one else who is available, so if we have Sharon and Chris, either Kieran or Tenchi could join us for the next one. Now, Kieran, do you have a preference between Solgaleo and Heatran? Because I can't remember. If you do have a preference, let me know, and then we'll get Tenchi in on whichever one you don't have a preference for. Oh, good. Sharon, you're there. Good. Okay. So yeah. Okay, any legendary is fine with Kieran, and any is fine with Tenchi. So Kieran, we'll get you in next, and then we'll get Tenchi in on the next one. And then, okay, no worries, Sharon. Let's talk. Like, please don't ever misconstrue me saying like, oh, I haven't seen so and so in chat for a while. No one is ever obligated to like continuously be in chat. It's just if someone says like I'm around for a raid and then you don't hear from them for a while, you just worry like, oh, I hope they're here. And we have had a couple of times where someone has like gone and then we didn't know that they were gone, and then it was like, they didn't make it and whatever. Okay, so we're gonna be going for Solgaleo next. Okay, so here's the thing. Please make sure on the Wycom you are connected to the internet. Please talk to the Dynamax Adventure lady. And then you guys are going to select anything is fine. Look, we only have 2 tickets. This is so weird. It looks so weird. I need to take a screenshot of it. You guys are going to select anything is fine. But I am going to select Solgaleo. And then we're going to save our game because that's what we need to do. Oh, wait, Sharon, you can't get Solgaleo. Hang on, if Sharon can't get Solgaleo, then how about we do Heatran? hang on. We'll go back and do Heatran, and then we'll do Solgaleo next time. Okay. So we'll do Heatran, unless you now say I can't get Heatran. but we'll go do Heatran, and then Sharon, you can let me know if Heatran's a bad idea, and then that's like, I suppose we could have done a random one now to like get a new ticket, but we also, in addition to, okay, so we just beat a boss raid, which means you have to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But we just got a flippin' shiny legendary, so please, if you have not liked the video yet, please like the video, because I just got a shiny on stream. You don't remember getting Heatran. Well, that's good enough for me. We're gonna go 01, 09, and then 03, 00. Okay, so that's gonna be the code for Team 3. 01, 09, 03, 00. And then, so that's going to be Sharon, that's going to be Chris, and then, like, say, Kieran with Tenchi being on reserve, something like that. And then, yeah. Okay, so there's Sharon. Again, Sharon, I'm so sorry for all the YouTube nonsense. Oh, Sharon, could you let me know as well? I know I asked this question earlier, and you probably replied to it, and then I missed your comment, because a lot of people, like, you know, were excited about Zapdos and stuff, so it's going to be hard for me to scroll back now. Sharon, could you just let me know if you have the shiny charm or not, please? And then I can add a little shiny charm symbol next to your name. I can hopefully copy and paste. There we go. We'll copy that, because I actually don't know what emoji. But you don't have the charm. Okay. No worries. Okay, so we've got... oh, yeah, okay. So we've got Sharon... We've got Kieran, so then we're just waiting on Chris, and then, but then if Chris doesn't get in with 59 seconds left, then we'll just have Tenchi join, and we'll figure out the next one. That sound threw me off for a sec there. I was like, is everyone here? But it's like, no, that's the wrong sound, Bo. That's the wrong sound. Okay. You're not on a weird Wi-Fi or anything, are you, Chris? Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, Chris wants to join Solgaleo. Okay, Tenchi, if you want to join this one, yeah, Tenchi come in, and then we'll do Solgaleo. We'll do Solgaleo next, and Chris can join that one. Okay, hang on. I'm going to put Chris in Team 4. Hang on, then. We'll put Chris in Team 4, and then... Can I clear that cell? There we go. Okay, so basically this team is blank, essentially. Well, no, actually, no, I can fill it in with people who... I can put Kieran's going to be in here. There's Kieran. And then... Oh my gosh, someone please get in. We don't want to have a computer player. Are like multiple people trying to get in or something like that? You have under odds luck, Sharon. Ooh, I hope you get it then. And it's going to be a computer. Which computer is it going to be? It's Dean! Oh no, it's Dean. Okay. So we're going against Heatran. So ground types are the best, and then water and fighting. If we can't find those things, then we want things that are going to be good against them. I am going to go for Crustle, even though it's not ideal. Oh, Halucha's good. Halucha's good. We want Halucha. But basically, Vanillish could be good against ground type. Oh, Whalmer's good because it's water. Vanillish could be good because it's good against ground types. And then Orbit, well, it's Dean. So, okay, Dean actually made an okay choice. So... No, that's okay, Tenchi. Okay. Oh, there's a Palpitoad on the right. I know there's a Dug Trio on the left, but there's Palpitoad on the right is really good, and I don't have a shiny of it, so I'm going to go to the right, because there's also berries on the right as well. Oh, and there's the ground type. No, no! Oh, no! Palpitoad's so much better. Oh, no. Okay, I mean, Dug Trio does have, like, a ground type move, so it's not terrible. But there was a ground type in Stunfisk, and then there was Palpitoad, so that would have been really good as, like, a double whammy. Max Knuckle, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I have no idea what's on the left path now, because I was only looking at the right side of the map. So, yeah. Let's see. You have a shiny Underodds Vikavolt. That's very cool. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Right, so, again, sorry about the spreadsheet and stuff. That is throwing me off, because it just means that I, like, can't sort of, like, count everything or see everything. But, yeah. Okay, so, let's check. Okay, well, the drought is definitely over. The drought is definitely over for a good while now. I think we can clearly establish that. I think, like we joked yesterday, I think maybe my luck in this mode either just is going to fluctuate between insanely good and insanely bad. Right, okay. Let's get a super effective, some super effective hits and everything, and then here we go. Oh, so chat. I have a question for you. I'll get into the video game voice stuff in a minute, but I do have a quick question for you guys. Maybe this will be different for people for whom English is their second language, I don't know. But if you were cooking food, or you were eating food, like if you were ordering food from a restaurant, I want you to answer me this question. And maybe also let me know what part of the world you're from when you say this. You don't have to get too specific, don't give me your home address. But like, but maybe this is, I want to ask about a potential cultural difference thing. If you were ordering something, like if you were ordering a dish, and it said mild, I won't get into what kind of dishes, because maybe it also depends on what type of food as well. But if you were ordering something, and it was described as mild, what would you expect in terms of a level of heat? Would you expect like a little amount of heat? Would you expect like kind of a medium amount of heat? Or would you expect like zero heat? Like, would you expect like a medium amount of heat, a zero level of heat, or somewhere between middle and zero? Okay, these are both terrible options. We can go for the Togetic because Kieran has put it that way now. We really needed that Palpitoad. But there is a Celio at the end of this, which we can maybe get. Luckily, the three Pokemon we have are okay. But again, we also want to face like good Pokemon because we have a computer player. The fewer human players we have, the better the computer, the better the Pokemon we want to fight against. Is something that we generally want to focus on. So like, if we face off against a Togetic, Dean will be like, oh, I'm gonna... Now, admittedly, he has a Vanillish here, so that's terrible anyway. But like, Dean could easily have a Pokemon that could be really good for Heatran, and then could be like, oh, a Togetic, that's terrible, I'm going to switch for it. So that's kind of why, you know, particularly when we have computer players, we want to pick the good path. So this is just like our lesson of the day. So yeah. Oh, okay, Official Crystal Sinks. If it was mild, it would be medium spiciness, East Coast, United States. And then... Okay, so I'm going to use... Oh, I do have a steel move. Okay, good. Iron Head, excellent. Hang on, let's see... Oh, Cramorant fan! Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! We have used Cramorant a lot for our raids against Heatran, and I literally used one earlier. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know if you would like to join our next Dynamax adventure. The spreadsheet isn't working, so it's going to be really annoying to add new people. But nevertheless, we'll try and add you. I might even, like, get my backup spreadsheet going and stuff like that. But yeah, Skywatcher, you would expect a little heat, Midwest US. Here's another way I'll put it. On a scale of, like, 0 to 10, where 10 is, like, ferociously hot, and 0 is, like, no heat whatsoever, what would you expect? We'll say that. Like, if you were ordering something, and it said mild, what number, on a 0 being absolutely nothing, no spice, no heat, 5 being, like, kind of spicy, like, there's definitely, like, heat to it, and 10 being, like, you know, like, you might, like, 5 would be, like, there's definitely heat to it, you'd maybe need, like, a glass of water or something kind of, you definitely kind of want to have something refreshing with it, and a 10 being, like, really, you know, like, Hot Wings level 10, I've never watched Hot Wings, I don't know how it works, but, like, let me know. Okay, so Lexi says, like, 3 to 4, Chris says a 3, Skywatcher says a 3, Xander says a 4. I mean, if Andrew's here, I'm really interested in what Andrew would have to say, because I'm wondering if this is a very English thing. I'm asking this because recently I've kind of, like, had a very, like, English thing. Cramorant fan, like a 4 to 6-ish mid-range. Sharon, 9 to 10, you're betting. Are you saying that for me? Because, okay. Because I'm interested... Colin, 8 out of 10. Oh, sorry, the stream's a bit laggy. I'm just going to see if I can reset that quick. There we go. But yeah, Andrew, what would your answer to the spice question be? Sorry if you already put it. It might have been buried in the other answers, but... okay, so we're good with the team we've got. Dean is just gonna Dean at this point. Okay, at Nando's. Right. But, okay, but outside of Nando's, like, Andrew, if you were getting an Indian, and, like, there was, like, a chicken korma, okay, there's Celio, there's Trevenant, and then there's, like, one of our electric dogs, like a Luxray or something, but we have water types and flying types, so... Oh, man, I don't know what to do about this. Maybe, I guess just the Celio, because it might have thick fat or something like that. I'm going to go Celio. If that was a Manetric, then we messed up. But no. Dean be Deanin'. I know, right? But, Tenchi, you'd say mild is around 4 to 5. So, here's the... Marses, 0 to 2 maybe. So, Marses has the answer that I would say is the most in line... with my answer. To me, if I say that something's mild, that means no spice, right? If something's mild, that to me means no spice. Like, because to me, like, kind of spicy means some spice. Like, mild means no spice, an absence of spice to me. If something's mild, that's kind of what you would say if you have no spice. It's like the word quite. The word quite apparently has a different definition in America, which I'll get to in a second. But I don't think anyone in America really actually uses it in the way that I've been told people in America use it. But, like, to me, if you were saying something's mild, that would be the way of communicating that it's, like, not spicy. But when I say not spicy, I don't mean not very spicy. I mean not spicy, like, doesn't have spice. But I think what I've kind of, at least like in terms of restaurants, I feel like any time I have seen anything, or I've seen foods here that say mild, they do have spice to them. And it's like, but like if I'm ordering a mild, it's because in that moment, I don't want something with, you know, it's like, oh, that looks good. I hope it doesn't have any heat to it. Sometimes I want something with a bit of heat to it, but there are other times where, like, I don't want something to have any heat. You know, it's like, oh, I want to be careful of my stomach, so I don't want to have anything spicy. So it's like, but that to me seems to be, but like, because in the UK, my favorite my favorite curry when I have an Indian is a chicken korma, and a chicken korma like has no spice. Oh no, wait, why is? Oh no, wait, whale was flying up. Okay, good, that's fine. I thought that said halucha was flying up, and I was like, no, halucha's a fighting type. But like chicken korma is like, it's described as a mild curry, but it has no spice. It's like devoid of spice. It's like, it has spices. It's very flavorful, but its flavor comes from the spices, and there's no spicy sensation to it. So like, you could have a chicken korma without like having milk, or without your stomach kind of feeling any heat or anything. Like, if you'd like had some kind of operation and someone said stay away from spicy foods in England, I would be like, hang on, which move of these is the most powerful? I'm just gonna go max steel spike. If I was like ordering something if you were like, just so be careful, like don't have anything, have things that are gentle for your stomach, I'd be like, okay, so I need to have things that are mild. Like, for me, like if you think of like temperature in terms of weather, mild doesn't mean warm. Do you know what I mean? Mild is like the absence of warmth. It's not cold either, but it's like, so I guess that's maybe why some people think of mild as like medium, but it's like, no, mild means there's like no heat. I mean, it also means there's no cold either, but you kind of use mild to describe like whether something is like warm or not, and you're like, no, it's mild today, so you're like, no, it's not warm. Or I suppose, or if weather's been cold and you're like, oh, it's mild today, you're saying it's not cold. But mild to me is a word that means like absence of. So if you're saying like, oh, something's mild, and like, so, oh, is it spicy? No, it's mild. That to me means absence of spice, because mild is a word that is used to describe an absence of something. You know, like if you were like sort of, oh, is this a kid's film? It's like, oh yeah, it's very mild. I wouldn't expect any like bad language or crudeness or anything like that. So yeah. But that's saying maybe in America I need to be saying like the word like plain or something like that. But to me, I feel like in England, at least with things like Indian food, like if you're ordering like an Indian takeout in England, mild would probably mean like something quite plain. But that's a good, I think, because that's what I've been realizing, is like, I think I need to look for things that are like plain, or something like that. So, but okay. Well, we'll try and get a KO here. If we get a KO here, oh no, we need like the low sweeps. Low sweeps super effective. But I think I'm faster, so it should be fine. Let's see. Let me just check what everyone else said. Hang on, because I missed a bunch of stuff here. Hang on. Maybe it's the places around LA. Usually there's no splice until one restaurant comes out and no other 7. Oh, hang on. No, I want to catch it. Always catch everything. Let me see. That's like, see, that's another thing. If there was a food item and there were like 2 options, there's like, oh, there's the mild and there's the spicy, I would be like, oh, okay, the mild means there's no spice and the spicy means it has spice. Like, that's kind of how I would read it. I wouldn't read, oh, the spicy is really spicy and the mild is somewhat spicy. I would read that as spice and no spice. So that's also why I would do that as well. So, okay. Right, we're going against Heatran. Do I want to keep this? No. I know I have a ground move, but I'm also weak to fire, so... And I have thick fat, so, like, Celio has good survivability here. So let's see. Like, if something mild did have any heat, it would just be, like, a teeny tiny, like, a whisper of amount. You wouldn't need to, like, have a drink with it or anything, or you wouldn't be like, oh, my mouth's kind of hot, or like, oh, my stomach's kind of... Like, if you ate it too quick, you wouldn't have a stomachache. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Satella, hi. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Wait, Sharon, your game crashed? Hang on, wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, no, it's replaced... Sharon with Halucha. Oh no. Okay. Wait, hang on. William? Who's William? Wait, hang on. This has crashed for everyone. Hang on, everyone's playing with computers now. Oh no! Oh no, we're playing with computers. Oh no, this isn't good. This isn't good. Oh no, the team is indeed all NPC, to quote Mouses. Oh, that's not great. So that's the thing. I would only want like a teeny tiny bit of spice. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, get out of here, AI. Okay, oh gosh, this is annoying. This also, see, so two downsides of playing with computer players. One, they will make arbitrary trade selections. Three things. Two, they use arbitrary moves and not super effective ones. You have low sweep, Halucha. You have low sweep. Use low sweep. And three, it means that you don't get to Dynamax. And again, Dynamaxing is such a powerful tool. It's why I say, unless you have moves that are not very effective or immune, or where they're immune to you. I never know how to describe it when you're using a move that's like null. But anyway, Bark. Okay, Dean is using Follow Me. I mean, yeah, that kind of works. If it's not using a steal move, it's fine. But okay, use Low Sweep. Oh my gosh, these people are. Where's the spreadsheet? We added NPCs to the spreadsheet. William, Dean, Scene. You're all going on the list. William's terrible. These are all terrible. Just right. Okay. Let's see. Right. Hopefully. Okay. William's using Brine. That's kind of okay. I'll put William up to like a C/D. Right. I think I might be able to Dynamax here. No, Sharon. It's totally okay. It's not your fault. I think we all disconnected. So that's not your fault. If we all disconnected, that's just the game being weird or whatever. Right, I'm going to use Brine. It's in the lower half of health now, so actually this doesn't make a difference. But the point is, yeah, the NPCs are banned, not Sharon. No, we had this happen. See, if one person dropped out, then maybe it's like quote unquote their fault. It wouldn't be your fault anyway. But because we all disconnected, I think that just means something happened. Could have even been on my end. Like the cat's going nuts outside. I am gonna have to go deal with the cat in a sec. Because I got to make sure he doesn't misbehave. Halucha, you have super effective moves. Can you use just the super? He's using everything but his super effective move. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is why computers are terrible. In this mode. Oh my gosh. Okay, right, let's do this thing. Kaboom. Yeah, I'm gonna go after this, I'm gonna go deal with the cat. And then, okay, it's using Heat Wave. Is that... Oh, now Halucha's gone. Okay. Yeah, it's the cat's fault. The cat disconnected. That's the thing, it could be the cat disconnecting the internet. The storm's getting too strong. Well, if you just used your fighting moves and your water moves, and like if Togetic just used Life Dew, and then everything else just used their water and fighting moves, we wouldn't be in this mess. Oh my god. No, don't use Endure. You're a water type in the rain. Use your water move. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Oh, and see, look, then... And this is why I say play aggressively, because the more turns you give the opponent, the more they can hit you, the more they can lower your stats. Like, look, it just lowered our special defense, which means that, like, Lava Plume and Heat Wave are going to do way more damage, and it's like, we can't have that. We can't give this thing more chances to attack than it already has. We've got to beat it. Ugh. Is Oscar on this? Was Oscar was like... Yeah, Oscar's terrible until the final move. So will Oscar come through with a good move here? William's using Endure. Fine, William, just whatever. I'm done with you. Dean is using Follow Me. If it uses a steal move, that's really bad. Okay, Oscar, no, Oscar's terrible. Oscar's terrible. It's official. Come on. Okay, it's using Lava Plume. Hang in there, Welma. Okay, come on, come on. Yes, okay, this should be it. Oh my gosh. It's also so slow as well. Right, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right, I'm going to catch this. I'm going to deal with the cat, and then I'll be back in a sec. Don't you guys go any... Stars and sparkles. Sparkles and stars in chat. I'll be right back. He's just, like, lying down out there. He's not even, like, being hyper or distressed. Oh, my gosh. Sharon, good question. If you're not on mobile, I have no idea how people do it. You could always copy and paste someone else's stars and sparkles. I don't know if there's, like, a Windows keyboard shortcut or anything for emojis. I know how to do a bunch of, like, accented letters, but... Anyway, Team 3... Actual Team 3, so, like, hang on, right, I need to go back. So, Team 3, actual Team 3, so, like, Sharon, Kieran, like, thank you and well done. Sorry about the disconnect. The computer players get no congratulations or whatever. But, yeah, everyone's been great today, so thank you, thank you. Yeah, and when I say stars and sparkles, only do, like, 4 or 5 or 6, okay? Don't do... because yeah, otherwise it just like otherwise no one will see it, and the mods don't have to approve them or anything. Like, it's fine. Okay. So did anyone get any shinies? Like Sharon or Kieran? I will now do my patented double shiny check. And also this is the time to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be going until sort of about 5:30 or 6 p.m. It's currently 3:30 p.m. So another like 2.5 hours, I would say. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So Dugtrio would be red or have a red nose or something like that. It'd be more red. That's not shiny. Togetic is honestly kind of impossible to tell. Well, it's not impossible. I think it would be more beige instead of white, so I actually think that is more normal. Celio would be purple, but that's not purple. But will we get the magnificent, majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran? No, we did not. But then again, we did get Zapdos, so that's kind of wild. Okay, so let's just check our options here. We look at the Galar symbol. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm going to take the Togetic because it's the one we were forced to get. And there we go. If that had been shiny instead of a Palpitoad, I would have been very annoyed because I love Palpitoad, man. But okay. Luckily we still beat that in spite of all the many, many obstacles that were trying to make us lose that fight. Yes, Clam Fandango will keep the Heatran. Okay, so... okay, Kevin, it's a name you should know. Okay, so Chris is in Team 4. So, is there anyone who has not yet played today? Is there anyone who hasn't played yet today, who has the internet and the DLC and can play Dynamax Adventures with other people? And if you're in chat right now, if you have not played yet today, okay? So far, like, we've had, like, Kieran and Kevin and Tenchi and Skywatcher and Colin and Sharon. But so is there anyone else? Chris is here. Elizabeth, hi, welcome. And Cramorant, oh, Cramorant, you can go. Okay, excellent. I'm going to add you to the list. Unfortunately, again, the spreadsheet's been formatted in a way, and unfortunately, I don't know how to change it. I can't, like, reformat it to add extra cells or anything. Yeah, it's even the font here is tinier. Why is the font tinier? Cramorant fan has just written in, like, teeny tiny lads. Okay. So Cramorant fan, you are in, my friend. If you could just give me your in-game username, that would be very, very helpful. But let's see how this goes. If there's no one else who's new, we could get Kevin, or Kevin could be on standby. But if there is anyone else, if there's anyone who hasn't played today, who would like to play and can play, we've currently got Chris. We've currently got... Yeah, the spreadsheet isn't working. We've currently got Chris. We've got Cramorant Fan. And then your Sages. Okay, nice. I like it. There we go. And then, yeah, I'll sort this out with Cramin afterwards or whatever. Or maybe I'll even be able to hop on a computer and see how this works. Let's see. But, like, Elizabeth, are you able to play or anything like that? Otherwise, this is last chance. Otherwise, we will just maybe give, like, Kevin a go, just because this will be Kevin's last one, and we're still going for, like, 2 hours after this. So we could give Kevin a go. Although, who else? Hang on. Let's see. Although Kevin has gone twice. But because we've got, like, Tenchi, Skywatcher, Colin, and Chris. But they'll all get extra goes, and they may all get a third one as well. Oh, yeah, you haven't got your copy yet. Right. Sorry, my bad. That was very bad of me to mistime that. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Right. Okay. So so we're going to be doing Solgaleo. Let's get this set up. Let's get ready to go. Yes, please. All right, so we're going to do Solgaleo. Please make sure you're connected on the... hang on a sec. Hang on. Please make sure on the Ycom you are connected, that it does indeed say internet in the top right-hand corner. And then for Cramorant Fan and Chris, and then we'll figure out who our fourth player is in a second. Sabertooth. Oh, would you like to play? Okay, well, maybe we'll try and get Sabertooth in, and then, like, Kevin could be on standby or something like that. Okay. Oh, Cat's going nuts. Cat, like, you don't need to... I might put him in the toilet. Okay. So you guys are going to select anything is fine. I'm going to select Solgaleo. I'm sorry for all the distractions today. I hate it when, like, things don't work, because it just really, like, jars up my brain. You know, like, when you expect something to go a certain way, and then it's like, oh, that's not it. Well, now I don't know what to do. Okay, so we're going to go... So when you're on the pink screen, we're going to type link code. We're going to go 0109... and then 1532. That's 0109 1532. You're going to enter that in, and then you're going to press invite others. If anyone needs any help... Oh, sorry, Cramorant, you do have a shiny Solgaleo. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll try and get you in on another one later that's, like, not Solgaleo, okay? Okay, so there's those two, Cramorant and Chris. And then... Well, no, I mean, I'm glad that's funny, but no, he's like sort of got like arthritis type stuff, but then also he's just very like indignant and disrespectful, and like he's badly behaved, and so when he like complains, you can tell he needs the toilet, but like he doesn't go in the toilet, so. So Sabertooth, if you're able to get in, please get in. Like, let me know via messages how you're getting along. If you can't get in, though, then Kevin can hop in, because Kevin will be done for the rest of the day. And we're still going to be doing, like, 4 more Dynamax Adventures after this. Okay. Crunchy Boy 11! Hola to you as well. Welcome. You could also join in if you like Crunchy Boy. This is a terrible day for the spreadsheet to not be working. I'm just gonna say that. But oh well. Yeah, this is a really terrible day for the spreadsheet not to allow me to add people who have never done Dynamax Adventures before with me. Oh, there we go. We're in the money. Shibertooth, I'm glad you're able to make it. Yeah, sorry, Kevin. Although, then again, Kevin has done many, many Dynamax Adventures in the past, so it's fine. Okay, Solgaleo is weak to Fire, Ground, Dark, and Ghost. We can't lower its stats, so keep that in mind. I'm going to go for the Bouffalont, because I have a shiny of it now, and it has Lash Out, so I guess that kind of works. But yeah, unfortunately, these aren't good options. Just pick things that could help us get some ground types, or fire types, or ghost or dark types. And if we get anything that's good, for the love of Nelly, please don't swap it. Sharon, you will be back in 007 will return, or this Marvel character will return, and so will you, Sharon. Okay. If anyone, we just beat a boss, so please. Stunfisk is good. Stunfisk is good. If we just defeated a boss, so if you haven't liked the video yet, please hit that thumbs up button, because the channel's just been doing really well lately, and I really super duper appreciate it. There is a Marsh Stomp on the left. We want the Marsh Stomp. We want a purple Marsh Stomp boy. And then let's see what there is on the right. And then on the right, there's like, is that like oh no, that's a, can we do the Relicanth? Relicanth's actually not terrible. And then at the end, Skuntank's pretty good. There's also Parzerka. Parzerka can be pretty good. Either one of those is pretty good. Skuntank does have like 2 different dark moves. So yeah, okay. Mars says, thank you so much. Take care and have a good one. Okay, oh my gosh. Here we go. Marsh Stomp. I know it's a middle evolved form, but Marsh Stomp really is great in this mode. It's got water, it's got ground, it's just got loads of resistances. It's nice. It's just really nice. Okay, I'm gonna go with a Body Slam. I could go with a Max Knuckle to maybe like boost everyone's stats or something, but I'm just gonna go for raw power here. We're gonna see how this goes. Okay. I tell you what, I am just gonna go put the cat in the loo quickly. I'll be right back. He immediately jumped out. But it's fine, because I don't think he went to the toilet too long ago. Okay. No, Andrew, I like that joke. Wait, Cramorant, it disconnected? No! No! What? Okay, Cramorant, maybe we'll try and get you in on the next one. I'm actually going to switch to my other... I'm actually going to switch to my backup spreadsheet, because this, is not working well. Okay, hang on, okay, everyone just do what you did again, because we got, half the health down, so excellent work. Again, I hate it when stuff doesn't work. Right. Let's go to my backup spreadsheet thing, and then we'll, see how this goes. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Oh, hang on. No, go back. Yes, always catch everything. You always want to catch everything. That's the thing I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be talking about the strike, but we keep having all these, tech issues and stuff like that, which is just really, really annoying. Okay. And then we can decide, who's on what team next time or whatever. Okay. If anything, it makes Bo's blood boil with NPCs. A little bit. Let's see. Okay, so Portia is now instead of Cramorant. That sucks. And then, okay, Chris is swapping. That's fair enough. Because, yeah, Marsh Stomp's really good. So, I know Dig isn't ideal, but, yeah, again, it has its uses. And then we'll... Okay, so we've got Relicanth. So, although, but Stunfisk is good. Stunfisk is good. And then, I should have checked what was ahead on the final round, really, shouldn't I? Just to see what we can actually switch for at the end. Because I may switch Bouffalont here. because I do only have Lash Out, and that's not, like, ideal. But it depends on what does this have? It has, like, does it have Water, Rock, and Dragon or something like that? And plus I'm gonna have to use a superpower here, particularly if we have, like, a Hitmonchan with, like, AI controlling it. Yeah, I'm gonna use a superpower. Use your most super effective moves. This isn't the time to be setting up, because Portia's gonna just be wasting turns. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Well, anyway, we did get through the discussion about the word mild. That's interesting to know. And it's something that's like, I need to keep the word plain in mind in future. But there we go. Okay. So, there we go. That's a spicy Maxa Quake. Okay, excellent. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll get into the strike talk when we do, like, the next Dynamax round, but, because I think just basically with the tech issues and stuff, I need to concentrate for a bit. Cramorant, your NPCs are actually good, no clickbait. That's excellent. Well done. Yeah, let me know how, I mean, hopefully they're not actually better than us, because otherwise it's like, well, maybe they should be doing the stream. But yeah. No, Andrew, I think you did answer stuff, so no, that's okay. Your answer was one of the ones I was most interested in once I had heard a bunch of answers from, like, other people. So, yeah. But yeah, Flail, okay, Thunderbolt. Okay, hopefully we've got one more hit left. I think I am gonna... Oh, Stunfisk doesn't have much left. But do you mind if I switch... I'll see what moves this has, and then I may switch for this. I wish I knew what Pokemon we had in the final round. Sorry, I should have looked at the final round, but I got flustered by the spreadsheet and the technology and the disconnects and okay, always catch everything. You always want to catch everything, even though you can fail. No, you can't fail. Oh, Elizabeth, you got a shiny Dunsparce? Oh, 3 segment. Oh, let's see that, Elizabeth. That is one of the shiny hunts that someday I'm gonna have to go for it. But someday I am gonna have to do it. But I am gonna switch for this, and then we'll see, because, like, for health reasons, and because it is quite good against Solgaleo. And then, but we'll see. Oh, we got that was it. It was Berserker and Skuntank. Oh, okay. So we could go for either of these. I don't have a shiny of Berserker. I will just say that. What's the blunder? Okay. Okay, here's the thing. Rather selfishly, I would rather go for Berserker. Plus, it does have Lash Out. However, Skuntank does have 2 moves that are dark and that are super effective, and it probably would be better. So I'd probably be better having this. And we do have Berries this way, which is good for Stunfisk, so Skuntank's probably the better one, but if we did go for Berserker, that would be fine. But, like, but I think because we only have 3 people, and because Solgaleo can be a tough one, it can be quite difficult to take down, particularly with 3 NPC, or with 3 people instead of 4. I think we do need all the strength we can get, and so I will switch out for this Skuntank. But yeah. Hiker coming in clutch, a Cramorant fan. Wait! Elizabeth, you evolved it and it was 3 segment? That's incredible! That's like a 1 in 100, I think. That is fantastic. Right, I am going to use Head Smash, because when else am I going to use Head Smash? I'm not going to use it against Solgaleo. Quick Claw! Ice Punch, more like a nice punch. Oh! Chris, are you psychic? How did you know that was gonna freeze? That's Elizabeth. That is brilliant. Congratulations. So I was gonna say that is a shiny hunt that I think someday I am gonna have to try and go for myself, because I do have like a couple of shiny Dunsparce, and I did like evolve them all just to check, but like none of them were 3 segments, and then I just evolved like the best one or whatever. But yeah, but I do wonder, maybe that's one I'll even have to do live or something like that, you know, just like shiny hunting Dunsparce until I get a 3-segment one or something like that. But I know the Quick Claw clutch and freeze, like that was, I don't know what's rarer. I think that's rarer than Elizabeth's impressive shiny 3-segment Dunsparce. But actually no, it's about even odds, isn't it? Because Ice Punch is like 1 in 10. And then, oh no, is Quick Claw 1 in 4? Or is it 1 in 10? I don't know if it's 1 in 4 or 1 in 10. If it's 1 in 10, then that is actually same odds thing of happening. But, oh, very nice. Okay, that was a nice, quick, easy round. But yeah. Okay, always catch everything, even though you can fail. And then here we go. Cramorant, my friend, how are you doing on your end with the NPCs? Are they doing better than us, Cramorant? Are they doing better than us? I'm not insecure. You're insecure. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I will switch out here because I could like Lash Out, Burning Jealousy. They're pretty good. If you get KO'd, you get good aftermath damage. Although maybe having a focus band with aftermath isn't the best thing, but if I knew Portia was gonna take it, I'd let her have it. But you know, the DA is packed for real. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you're having a better experience than I did with my Heatran. That Heatran was, oh my gosh, that Heatran was very frustrating. It would have been good if that was shiny as well, but okay. Right. Oh, I can Dynamax. Okay. This isn't the most useful thing, but I'm still gonna do it because it means I can use my Sucker Punches. I know, like, oh, like Marsh Stomp and Stunfisk could get a G-Max Quake, but that would boost our special defense, which isn't as useful. It helps against the fire moves, but we're not too worried about the fire moves. It's generally Sun, Steel Strike, and Iron Tail we gotta watch out for. So I am gonna do this just to like get the extra power and to have the extra HP for like more survivability. Because I'll be less likely to be KO'd if I have more HP. Oh, for the love of no! Bull Roar, no! Bull Roar, no! Bull Roar. That's so annoying! No, this is going to do way less damage now! Look at that! No! That was supposed to do 1.5 times as much! No! Okay, Portia! Portia's good! Portia's S tier. Portia's S tier. Chris is digging quick before the hyena come. Okay. And then Earth Power, nice. Unfortunately, we can't get any stat downs, which is a nice benefit of Earth Power normally, but this is fine. This is going pretty well so far. Noble Roar does suck, but hey, it's fine. I could go with a Max Flare. I tell you what, I'm gonna go with Max Flare. Actually, why am I doing this? It lowered both of my stats. Nope, that did even less. Okay. Well, but it will help the fire punches. If Portia goes for fire punch, then at least it'll do more. There we go. See, that was my plan. That was my plan. Okay, Marsh Stomp's using dig, quick before the hyena come. Okay, and then oh, the vending machine. No, Patrick, no. Okay. Some Steel Strike. Yes! Stunfisk taking it like a boss. Bulky boy. You bulky boy, Stunfisk. Okay. I'll go with the Dark move because it is more powerful, but hopefully Portia just keeps going with Fire Punch here. Okay, Fire Spin. Okay, that did nothing. Even with the sun up, it still did nothing. Right, Max Darkness. Ooh, that did an alright amount. Okay, Fire Punch. Okay, Portia is S tier. I'm putting Portia in S tier. Well, if I can go to the other spreadsheet. Portia, S. S for super effective. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go to my backup one. Okay. And we did it! Okay, excellent. We always want to catch everything, but get those sparkles and stars in chat, everyone. And if you haven't liked the video, please do it already. But yeah, like the video and then get those star and sparkle emojis in chat. We did it. I don't know why we keep having these disconnection problems, but okay. We are now in the end game. Well, not really. So we'll get ready for our patented double shiny check in a second. And then we'll see how this goes. Okay. Okay. Right. We've got some stars and sparkles in chat. That's cool. Okay. So chat, here's the thing that I'm going to ask of you. Because I'm using the backup spreadsheet, would you mind telling me would you mind if you are around and you have an internet connection and you can play Dynamax Adventures with me and you're around for a while, like Kevin's gonna leave now, I believe, but if you're around for the next couple of hours or so, or the next half an hour, 2 hours, whatever, could you please do me the favor of writing strike in big capital letters, and then also let me know how many times you've played Dynamax Adventures today. I know I do technically have it listed, but I have it listed on another document. It'll just be helpful if I can see. So put like strike 1 if you've played with me once today, put strike 2 if you've played twice, put strike 0 if you haven't played at all. If there are any notes you need to add, like if you already have one of the Pokemon we're hunting for, or just like if you got disconnected, like let me know. Because like for Sharon, for example, I kind of like to maybe get Sharon in again just to see. But here we go. Okay. No shiny for Cramorant, no shiny for Chris. Oh, Cramorant. Did I ask? Do you have the shiny charm? Let me know. Sharon doesn't. But do you have the shiny charm? We'll add the shiny charm for you. I'll have to add that to my proper spreadsheet. But yeah, Cramorant, you're like, oh, you do. Okay. I'm going to put a sparkle next to your name. Cramorant, why don't you come on over, Cramorant? Was it that one? I think it was that one. I'm going to go with that. Okay. Okay, we'll try again with Cramorant in a minute, maybe. But okay, let's see who's around. So Cramorant's put like strike 1. But yeah, is anyone else around and would like to play? Let me know. Okay, let me do my double check and then we'll get into this. Okay, so Marsh Stomp would be purple, not shiny. Relicanth would have like turquoise on it, I think, but like no, that's not shiny. I do have Skuntank, it would be red, but that's not shiny. And then, thank you so much, Andrew. I really appreciate it. Crunchy Boy, yes, you can join. I'd love for you to join. But yeah, again, apologies about the tech and stuff like that. Crunchy Boy, could you just let me know your in-game username so I know who you are? But otherwise, yeah, I've got you on the list. We'll definitely add you. And then here we go. Okay. Crimson. Okay. I'm going to add that now. Okay. And then will we get the red Solgaleo? It's a Solgaleo. But that's okay. So, Swampert, well, we got to check the Galar symbol. There are no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm just going to take the Relicanth, because, I don't know, I think I've taken all of these at this point. I don't really know. Okay. So, Cramorant, let's get you into the next one. Let's get Crunchy Boy into the next one. And then we will, figure out that. Okay. here's my question for Crunchy and for Cramorant. Crunchy and Cramorant, here is my question for you. Do any of you have any saved tickets for any legendaries that you would be interested in doing? I'll see if they're ones that I need to do. But if you have any saved tickets, I could always join in on one of your raids. Let me know. Let's see. Because basically, I've gotten... So, earlier, I got Zapdos. So, I only have 2 tickets now. So, I'm after a new ticket. Mewtwo is one of the ones... Oh, Ooh, Dialga. Dialga's a sword one. Diamond and Pearl. Yeah. I do need a Dialga. I do need Dialga. Okay, how about... Oh, Cramorant, can I just ask one other thing? Can I just ask... what kind of internet connection you're on? Like, are you at home on your Wi-Fi, or are you, like, in a coffee shop on Wi-Fi, or are you using, like, a hotspot Wi-Fi? Let me know what kind of internet you're using, and then we'll maybe do that Dialga. Because Dialga is one I do need to hunt for. Okay, you are on home Wi-Fi. Good, good, good. Okay, I just want to make sure that we aren't, like, destined to disconnect again. Why doesn't Cramorant set up a room, type the code in chat, myself and Crunchy Boy can join it, and then and then after we join, if a 4th person wants to join, they can join. Does that sound like a plan? Does that make sense? So please make sure you're connected on the Wi-Com to the internet. We'll talk to the scientist lady and say yes, please. And then what we can do is Cramorant can pick Dialga. Okay, Cramorant's going to pick Dialga, but I'm going to pick anything goes. And then, would you like to save your adventure? Yes. And then there we go. And then, so Cramorant can create a code. I wouldn't create anything that's just like 1111111, but, you know. You can make it easy, but just don't make it that easy. You know, you can go like 1 2 3. You can go like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 or something like that. Cramorant's put Cramorant, not 0468 0987. That's a nice one. I like that. I like your thinking. You got good code. You got good code brain. Right. Oh crud! I probably should have waited, shouldn't I? Oh well. We'll see how this goes. If I don't connect, I'll disconnect and reconnect. But let me know if people connect to one another or not. Okay. So like Cramorant, Crunchy, that's the code. It's 0468 0987. We'll see how this goes. I'll do the old 2-minute rule, where if I'm communicating for a minute, then it means something's going wrong. Oh, Cramorant accidentally quit. Hang on, I'll back out. Cramorant, let me know once you hit invite others, and then I'll jump back in, okay? And let me know if you're using the same code or not. Anything is fine. Anything goes. Okay. Let me set up that code again. So 0468. And then 0987. But then I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for... Okay, Cramorant's hit it. So 3, 2, 1, go. And we'll see how this goes. So I have joined Cramorant. And then Crunchy Boy... There we go. I suppose I could have checked my spreadsheet to see who is where, but oh well. So we do have an empty spot if anyone wants to type in that code. Oh, Sharon, why don't you try? Yes, Sharon, you try. I need to put you in. Do I have you on this backup spreadsheet? Oh, I do. I do. Okay, yeah, Sharon, you hop in. And we'll see how this goes. Although we will have 2 people who've had disconnection issues all playing with one another. So this will be funny. This will be funny to see how this turns out. Okay, so Dialga is weak to fighting and ground. And then we got to be wary of, like, I guess fairies, rocks, other dragons, and ice types or something like that. Lexi, welcome back. Okay. So yeah, Sharon, you tried to get in. Let me know how you're getting on. The code was 04680987, and we're joining Cramorant, and then, well, hopefully I've not just confused Cramorant and and Crunchy together, but no, it is Cramorant we're joining, and then but there we go. Vibing with the lobby, do. Okay, we do have 43 seconds. Oh gosh. Sharon, you gotta hurry. No pressure, no rush, but you gotta hurry. No, I'm kidding. No, you can only do things as fast as you can do them. Oh, my roommate got a shiny Skarmory playing Pokemon Go. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have so many, like, phone notifications, and I don't know how many of them are, like, useful or not. Okay. Oh, we got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. No. Oh. Okay. So, Dog Trio is good for a Dialga. I'm gonna pick Vaporeon just because Water Pulse is... No, wait, Water Pulse is terrible. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go with Glalie because Glalie's good against ground types. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go for Vaporeon. Palpitoad's good though. Palpitoad is good. Earth Power's good. Okay, I definitely need to switch at some point. I need to get Dialga in my head now. So it's fighting, and ground. Okay, fighting and ground. One of the reasons I picked Vaporeon is because I was like, water is good against ground. So if we come up with something that is like, Vaporeon's good against, then that works. Okay, we've got a Lickitung to the right, and then like a Miltank to the left. We could do the Blue Moo. Can we do the Blue Moo? Can we? Oh, there's a Swampert at the end. Can we aim towards that Swampert, like left kind of thing? Can we like just stay to the left side? I think that'll work. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we got a random lady with us. Random lady NPC. Miltank will get the Blue Moo, which my roommate and I were discussing. It's really weird. In Gen 3, and I think in Gen 2 as well, Miltank was more like black and white, and then they sort of changed it to blue. I don't really know why, but yeah, I don't really know why, but I kind of think it looked a bit better in black and white, because that's, like, what cows look like. The blue looks incredible, don't get me wrong. I like the Blue Moo. But yeah. Okay. So, because we have, like, a basic plan in line, shall I finally talk about this voice acting thing? I kind of say, like, like, oh, I'm on strike for video games. For those who don't know me, I'm a voice actor. I'm on strike for video games. It means I largely can't perform for video games right now. But I sort of say largely can't perform for video games. And it's like, well, why can't I? And I'm going to forget a load of the sort of technical jargon here. Like side letter 6 and all this other stuff. But the TLDR of it is basically we're on strike against, like, 11 different companies right now. So basically, if a video game is for, like, one of those 11 companies, it's probably going to be on strike. I'll get into why it might not be on strike in a second. But basically, there are kind of like 4/5. There are like 4/5 different categories that video games fall under, right? And I'm going to, like, color coordinate them. There are gray games, okay? The gray games are games that are, like... They sort of just, like, fall outside of all other options kind of thing. So, like, maybe they're not, like, from one of the companies, or I don't know, or just, I don't know, they're like completely new or whatever, I don't know. But, like, they sort of, it can kind of mean there's, like, no information, or it means, like, just don't do it, it's on strike. So then we get into the main trio. there's like red, yellow, and green games. The red games are the ones where it's like, this is a video game from one of the 11 companies that we're striking against, and they, and this is one of the games where they're saying, no, we're not going to give you AI protections and stuff like that. The green games are from these like studios or from other studios who have there's like an interim agreement, right? There's kind of like an agreement where it's like, even though we're on strike, you can work on a game if the game agrees to a particular agreement. They do agree to like AI protections. So if a video game agrees to it, it's green, it's good to go. Red video games are like the opposite though, where it's like, okay, they're one of the struck companies and they haven't agreed to like the interim agreement. They're like, no, we're not giving AI protections, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, don't work on it, blah, blah, blah. And then the weird middle category, which I'm going to split into two, is like the yellow. So there's like the gray games, which are kind of, I don't know, they kind of fall outside of everything. They're a bit, you know, they're kind of like just kind of like no. But there's red where it's kind of like, it's kind of like a union project or a union company or whatever, but it's like no, don't do it because they haven't agreed to it. There's green stuff where it's like it's agreed to the conditions we want, so you're good to do it. So those video games are the ones, when I say I can do games with some exception, I can't do games but with some exceptions, I'm referring to green ones where they have agreed, yeah, we agree to the AI protections, we're not gonna abuse AI stuff, so that's all good. The middle category, this is Dialga, yes. This is Dialga. So, yeah, so this is Dialga, so we want to have, like... So our ground types are Palpitoad and Dugtrio are good. Miltank, we don't want this Miltank. We just kind of want to fight it, because, like, it's a good shiny. I mean, it could have been good. Like, if Sophie had it, it would have been fine. But I think we're good with what we've got here, and then we'll see what we need to fight next time. Let's see what options we've got. Okay, so there's some grass type that I can't... Oh, Lurantis. Okay, and then there's Mr. Mime. I need shiny Mr. Mime, but then there's Swampert. So, I mean, I'm more inclined to go for Mr. Mime. Also, as well, we do have water types, and a grass type is good against water types. We've got like loads of water and ground, so like grass wouldn't be great for that. We could have gone for Lopunny, I suppose, but yeah, just, you know, if we'd gone for Lopunny, that would have been fine. The thing with Lopunny is I didn't look at like where the path went up, and I wanted to stay towards the left to definitely make sure we got Swampert. So I apologize if the Lopunny was like the better choice, and we still could have got the Swampert. I do apologize. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to use Water Pulse here, see if I can confuse it. And then, but no, excellent teamwork so far, guys. You guys are doing great. Oh yeah, definitely Dynamax if you can. Definitely Dynamax, like, play aggressively. I definitely agree with all things Dynamax. The only time you don't want a Dynamax is if your moves are like not very effective, or like the opponent is immune to you. Again, I need to figure out how to reword that sentence. But yeah, it's only if your moves are like objectively bad, like if they're like bad kind of thing. If your moves are just okay, or if they're good, or you get good stat ups kind of thing, then definitely Dynamax. Or if you're like low on health. But yeah. So, Cinnacans, hi, welcome back. And then the other thing, okay, so those are like the main types of game. And then the one that's kind of like a bit weird or a bit tricky is then there's like the yellow category, okay? So I said there was like red, yellow, green. The yellow is the one where it's like kind of in the middle. The yellow games are ones where you sort of technically can work on them. The thing is that basically they're kind of like they're sort of like games with don't quote me on this verbatim, but basically they're games that are kind of with struck companies where so there is like a sort of union agreement and the projects are still kind of like in production. but it's like, so that they're still in production and they were agreed on a union contract. So you technically can still work on them, but it's kind of advised not to, because if everyone just keeps working on the old contracts, then like that's not very good. So we're going to do Swampert in a sec. So I'll stick with my Vaporeon for now, but I'll switch for Swampert after this. And then we'll be good, I think. Okay. So yeah, Swampert on the left. Yeah, sorry, Lopunny would have taken this way, so Lopunny would have been like a viable choice. So I do apologize for that. Again, I wasn't concentrating. I was busy just trying to explain this strike thing. But yeah, so it's this weird thing where like you can technically work on them, but it's kind of like you like try not to. And so here's my kind of philosophy with the yellow games, and this is where I kind of break them up into like yellow and orange in my head, because say if like you'd worked on a video game and you'd done like 95% of it, and like, oh, they just needed you for like one more session, oh, the humanity kind of thing. If there was a game I'd worked on where like that was the case, you know, it's not like a live service game, or it's not a game that has only just started, or it's not some new character. It's like some piece of work that you've done like many, many times. I would personally be in a situation where I'd be like, yeah, okay, you know, like if they're gonna AI your voice, they already have like 90% of your performance to AI off of. Do you know what I mean? Like you've already kind of surrendered your voice to them. So in that instance, I would understand if someone like did that. Oh no, Dog Trio! More like Dog Tree, no! It's growing even stronger, no! Okay. Sega's Dynamax. So, I'm gonna Water Pulse. 2, 4, 6, 8. That Dynamax was very great. Or that cheer was very great. Not Dynamax. Okay, Foul Play. No, ooh! That was smart. Foul Play's pretty good. Echoed Voice, interesting. And then Water Pulse. Come on, get that confusion. Get that confusion. Okay, there's a critical hit. We'll get confusion. Okay, it's using Water Pledge, but that just heals me. Woo! Okay, I'll take it. Swamp up my Hoenn boy. I know, I love Hoenn too, Cramorant. Okay. I got shiny Zapdos earlier. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. We're finally done with Zapdos. Right, I'm going to max Geyser. And then we'll get this thing going. And then, yeah, so basically, if a project was like, say, like largely done and you were largely done with it kind of thing, then it's like, I would understand if someone worked on that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that would kind of make sense. It's like, look, we were like 90% of the way through this project. We just need you for like a little bit more. And like, you know, the strike was called very suddenly. So it's like, I would understand if that happened. I haven't been in any projects where like that was the case, but I could understand that there might be people where it's like they were almost done and then just very suddenly it's like, oh, you're not allowed to complete this. Well, but you are legally allowed to complete this. So I would understand if someone did that. Dang it. Ooh, okay. Right, I'm gonna max Geyser one more time, and then hopefully everyone like use your water and most powerful moves. Yes, Scald, excellent. And then no, that's okay, Tenchi. You're good. So then, come on, Max Geyser, here we go. And then I will switch for the Swampert, and then we'll be good for the Dialga. We're facing Dialga. I know we're facing something that's not a Heatran, a Zapdos, or a Solgaleo. What is going on? Okay, we're gonna catch the Swampert. Always catch everything, even though you can fail. No, you can't fail. So we're always gonna catch everything. But yeah, but then the other type of like sort of yellow game, and these are the ones I kind of call orange, are the ones where like there may be productions which had like only just started or have just started, or like where they want you to join the project but you've like never recorded for it before. Some of these projects are recasts where they're trying to get people to you know, like replace characters and be like, oh, you're legally allowed to do this. But the thing is, like I said, the yellow projects are ones where we're trying to get people to not do them, kind of thing. So again, if they're kind of things where like, oh, you're almost done and whatever, again, I would understand if someone wanted to complete a project. But if it's like, oh, we've got this new character, or someone had only just begun work on this game, like say if you had done a session for a project and then you still needed to do like 3 more sessions, these are the kind of projects where they could be recasting you and they go, oh, hey, we got this role, and then you're like, oh, but then like, oh, you're replacing someone. So again, it's very underhanded tactics from the companies. So those ones are definitely like kind of big no's and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely use your ground and fighting moves if you got them. And let's just see how this goes. Hopefully Thievel can help us. Okay. Is there... Ooh, good question from Official Crystal Sings. Is there a trustworthy list of struck versus not quite struck versus completely struck? So basically, there is like a... there is kind of like an official list. I don't know if it's like a... I don't know what I'm allowed to say here, so I have to be careful. I don't know if it's available to the public, but as a union member, I have access to a list of available games. Hang in there, Palpitoad. No! Palpinode! Dang it, that was unlucky. Phoenix, hi! Yes, you'd be absolutely welcome to join. So there is an official list for, like, actors to look at. Kind of thing that like we have access to, but because the thing is, a lot of these games are like, you know, video games kind of do like record in secret, you know, because obviously they have long production cycles and games aren't always ready to be announced until a certain time. So I'm not going to tell you like where that is or how to get to it or anything like that unless it is available to the... If it is available to the public, then, you know, you can go find it yourselves. But if it's not available to the public, I'm not telling you where it is, but or how to get to it. But basically but there is like a list, so actors can look out to make sure that they're not working on something that they shouldn't, so that's good, and stuff like that. So they can get like, they can check the status of a game. But that's kind of why I sort of say that there are some games I can work on. There are a bunch of video games that are, you know, are worked on and stuff like that, that are all cool. But that's why, you know, there might be some people working video games, there might be some people not working video games. Oh, wait, what? No! How many lives did we lose? Ah! Okay. Can I still get a ticket for that? Or, okay, well, good effort, chat. That kind of sucked. That was unfortunate. We'll do another, maybe we could do another Dialga if I have a ticket for it. If I'm able to get the ticket for this. Okay, let's do our shinies and sparkles and shinies. And then, okay, so hang on. A bunch of people have just said, can they join? So let's see. Hang on, so there was Phoenix. Hang on, so Phoenix. And then, because we just had Cramorant and Crunchy Boy. And then, so hang on, let's just get Phoenix A. We'll get you on a 2. And then Sharon, we weren't able to get you in just now. So I'll put you as a 2. And then, is there anyone who is in chat who has not yet played today but would like to play today? Let me know, write strike 0 in big capital letters. If you have played with me before, do strike and then how many times you've played with me earlier today. So if you've only played once, put strike 1. If you've played twice, put strike 2, and so on and so forth. Okay. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, so Sharon will get you in on the next one. And then... Oh, Alex! Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So hang on, Alex can... I will say... Hang on, one thing I will say is... Maybe Sharon... Hang on. Oh, no, we do have a gap there. Hang on, we do have a gap. Hang on, so Alex... Hang on, let me get Alex in. And then Alex can be a 2 as well. And then... Let's see. Hang on. And then we got Onlara... And then, hang on, right. hang on. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. So many people. Oh my gosh, it's so lovely to see all of you. Good golly gosh. Hang on. So we got Onlara. And then... Oh, and then Shibertooth. Hang on. Wait, is Shibertooth not on this list? Shibertooth's not on my backup list. What? I'm just going to put... Because it's hard to type on my phone, I'm just going to put Shay. And then... Aiden. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So let's see. Let's do. So let's see. When was the event distribution for the shiny? I don't know when that was. When was it? What was it? Who knows? Okay. So here's the deal, Sparky. And by Sparky, no, hang on. So who have we got? Hang on. Hang on. Alex. Did I not put on... No, wait, hang on. What's going on here? Sharon, Phoenix, Alex. Why is it not added Alex? Oh, because I need to do this. That's why. There we go. That makes sense now. Okay, so our next team, okay? Well, I'll do the double check in a sec. So we just had Cramorant and Crunchy, and then like a gap, like an NPC. That's kind of probably why we lost. But then... next time, we'll have Sharon. We'll try and go for Dialga if we can. We've got Sharon, we've got Phoenix, and we've got Alex, okay? So, and then on Lara, you can be in the one afterwards, okay? Sorry about that. I'm using my backup. I'm using my backup one today. I'm using my backup spreadsheet, so it's a little bit harder to get everyone added. But yeah. But yeah, what was the... Let me know about this Dialga distribution event. Yeah, like what game, what year, and yeah. Okay, right, so let's do our patented double shiny check. Miltank would be blue. The Blue Moo, it's not shiny. Mr. Mime would be sort of more saturated and like sort of black or grey or something like that. That's not shiny. Swampert would be purple, but that's not shiny. So, oh, the humanity. But okay, we got a Miltank with Scrappy, we got a Mr. Mime, we got a Swampert. I don't know which one. I think I've got Swampert before. I think I've had Mr. Mime before. I'm just gonna go the... Yeah, I'm gonna go the Mr. Mime. Okay. Okay, so hopefully I will have a ticket for that. She will say, "Ah, you were so close to humanity," and then she'll be like, "I'll give you a ticket." Let's see. Would you like to jot down where Dialga was? Yes! Okay, cool. So, yeah, we'll do Dialga this time. Okay, so for the three of you who I just said, okay, so that's Sharon, Phoenix, and Alex. Please make sure on the Ycom, like press Y for the Ycom, please make sure you are connected to the internet and that it doesn't say local communication. Please make sure you're connected to the internet. Then you're going to talk to the lovely Dynamax Adventures lady. And she's going to say, would you like to do a Dynamax adventure? We're going to say, yes. And then you guys are going to select anything is fine. I am going to select Dialga. Because, hey, why not? And then we're going to save our adventure so far. And we're going to do that. And then there are two other things we're going to do. One is once we're on the pink screen, we're going to set up the link code. And we're going to go... 0901 and then 0423. That's 0901 0423. Then you're going to hit invite others. And if you're connected to the internet and you've typed that code in, you should all be good. Please make sure you do have the code set in the top right hand corner, and then we'll be good to go. The other thing as well, this is the other thing. If you have not clicked like on the video yet, if you have not given the video a thumbs up and a like, please do it. Do it now before you forget. We'll still keep going for a little bit more time, but just we keep getting lots of new people, and that's very exciting. Okay, hang on. We've got Alex. Alex is Alex, and then Sharon is Cooper, and then Phoenix. You might need to let me know what you're called, just so that I can. But. Oh, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Can everyone back out? Sorry, because Phoenix doesn't. Phoenix, are you in the Crown Tundra? Do you have the DLC? Yeah. Do you have the DLC? We might need to back out. Don't back out just yet, but we'll find out about Phoenix's situation. Do you have the DLC, and are you in the Crown Tundra, Phoenix? Oh, you don't have... No, you need... So I'm really sorry. You need to have the DLC for this mode. On Lara, are you on standby? On Lara, you can be next. Hang on, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm really sorry. This is a DLC exclusive mode. You do need to have the DLC to do it. It's in the Crown Tundra in the DLC. Yeah, you do need to have the DLC and an active online Nintendo Switch subscription. But yeah, I'm really sorry, Phoenix. If you ever do get it, if you ever do get that mode, if you ever do get the DLC, this mode is so much fun. It's great to play with people online. The shiny, the legendaries, it's a really good way of getting shiny legendary Pokemon. All the Pokemon have a 1 in 300 chance of being shiny, including the legendaries. But also, if you have the shiny charm, then it's only 1 in 100. So the legendary Pokemon have a 1 in 100 chance of being shiny. Literally on this stream earlier, I got shiny Zapdos. It was very cool. Oh, someone needs to join. Someone needs to join. Oh, we've only got 30 seconds. Someone please join. I can't bear to play with any more NPCs today. Particularly when we've got so many people here. Like, if we were playing with NPCs because I only had, like, 2 people watching, that would be fine. I would understand that. But we've got so many people who are here and eager and willing to play, and we keep having, like, disconnection issues and stuff like that. And, oh, no, we're with the computer. Oh. Okay, right, we're against Dialga. Ground and fighting, although, in all honesty, these aren't very good options. I'm going to go with Talonflame, because at least it kind of resists Dialga. Because Whiscash isn't very super effective, because it doesn't have a ground move. No, it's okay on Lara. We'll get you in on the next one. Hang on, I now need to put... hang on, I need to edit the spreadsheet. On Lara, we'll change you to a 3. I do quite like this backup spreadsheet I had. It's not ideal for when you've got, like, repeat people playing, but it is very good. Okay, right, Dragonair is terrible. Cradilly's okay. Let's see what we've got. Okay, Basculin, Starmie, regular Mr. Mime, Swoobat. Oh, these are all terrible. I don't have shiny Cradilly. I'm picking Cradilly. But the thing is, Dragonair will just go down... Dragonair will just, like, go down to, oh, man. I didn't really think about how tough Dialga's gonna be. I need to, like, I'm so used to battling the legendaries I've been farming for, like, a month that, yeah. Oh, never mind. Oh, is Amelia the name of our computer? I didn't even look. I was so disheartened. I couldn't bear to look. Right, I'm gonna go with a max steel spike, I guess, because that is super effective. I was gonna go for a max flare to power up Magmar, but I could also be weakening Whiscash. Okay, let me just do a quick reset here. No, spreadsheet. Please work for me, spreadsheet. There we go. Okay. Right. Why is that like that? That's very confusing. That doesn't seem right at all. Okay, don't know why that's doing that, but anyway, bug. Okay, so. Peonia tried to lure you with Celesteela. Little does she know, it kind of sucks. I mean, I kind of like the Ultra Beasts, but yeah, I'm not that fussed about Celesteela. Anyway. Okay. Oh dear, that's not ideal. Oh, it was a critical hit as well. Oh, well, here's the good news. We are about to deal a whole load of HP to Cradilly because of Pukumuku's ability. So, that's something. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I have a funny feeling we're not going to beat Dialga this time either. If we keep playing with NPCs, yeah, we're gonna struggle to beat these legendaries. But oh well. Dang. Okay. I probably do need to reiterate a bit more that, like, oh, if people say strike and if you're on the next team, make sure you're available and stuff like that. Because I kind of don't say that enough, but, like, again, I need to, like, assign the people on standby a bit more and stuff like that as well, but oh well. Okay. Oh, gosh, that's 2 down. Oh, no. Oh, Nelly on a stick. Okay. This is fine, though. It's not fine. But this is fine, though. It's not fine. Okay. We're beating this so we can at least get a chance of a shiny at it. Dag nabbit. Okay. Like Magmar, Fire Blast, Pukumuku, Toxic, Talonflame, Max Steel Spike. Let's go! Distribution was in 2013, back in the Black White 2 era. Was it like physical or was it online? Ancient Power. Oh my gosh. This Cradilly is so bust. This is worse than like the Cradilly that, oh man, this is worse than like Steven's Cradilly in my childhood. Okay. We are so gonna lose to this Cradilly. Right. I'll just go with Steel Wing again, I guess. This isn't great, but okay, Steel Wing, like Flamethrower, Toxic, Muddy Water, Fire Blast, all that stuff. Okay. Come on. Yes, we did it. We beat a Cradilly. Oh, it was a GameStop. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, for one thing, that literally may not have... I mean, there probably was, like, an English equivalent. But you got to... One thing you've got to remember about me is I am an English boy from the English countryside. I've only been a city boy for, like, the past, like, 6 years of my life, basically. Like, I was from a small town in, like, the middle of nowhere in England. So I only got to do, like, one in-person distribution in England for a long time. And then I think I did do, like, another one or two... But I don't think I did anything in, like, the black and white era. So, okay, Dialga. Okay, Cradilly's not good against Dialga, so... But, yeah. I'm now interested in this, though. I am going to look that up. Okay, all of these Pokemon are terrible against Dialga, but I'm going to look ahead. Okay, there's a Raquinid, there's a Steel-type, there's a Corogonal, and there's, like, some kind of little dude on the right. I'm inclined to go for one of these two. There is a Starmie. Can we go Starmie? I need a shiny of Starmie. Oh, Mr. Mime's also fine. Well, although I do have a shiny of the regular Mr. Mime. But this is fine. This is fine. Phoenix, you're going to get the DLC for your birthday. Oh, that's so cool. Well, when you do... So, let me just say 2 things about the DLC. Number 1, you can actually access this mode, like, within an hour of... like starting up the game. So if you started up a brand new save file, like even if you started a brand new save file, right? You're starting in like your little house and there's hop and all that kind of stuff. If you're doing all that stuff, as soon as you get, so like you're in Postwick and everything, but as soon as you go to Wedgehurst, where the train station is, as soon as you get access to the train station, you can go straight to the Crown Tundra. You will have to, like, lose a battle on purpose kind of thing. But, like, sort of... But basically, you can only have, like, your starter at, like, level 5. And you can go to the Crown Tundra, and you can start getting these legendary Pokemon from the Dynamax Adventures. So you don't need to like complete anything to unlock this mode. If you've like beaten the game, you'll be fine. But basically, why I'm saying this is once you get the DLC, kind of like essentially regardless of where you are in your game, you can like just go to the Crown Tundra, fight the first fight. It doesn't matter whether you win it or you lose it. And then once you do that, you can then just go straight to this mode, and you can play it. And you have to do a tutorial. You have to do like a single player tutorial where you like fight a Suicune, catch it but don't keep it, and then you'll be good to shiny hunt and play with other people. And when you get to that point, you are absolutely welcome to come back here. I stream like many times each week, so hopefully you'll catch me around somewhere. Sometime, someplace, and I'll very happily add you onto the team, and we'll play together, and we'll win together, and we'll get lots and lots of shiny legendaries, and it'll be really cool. Oh, I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. But okay, max ooze. Okay. Will the next raid be for Solgaleo or Heatran? Good question. Let's see. Should we do like a Heatran and then like a Solgaleo to finish or something like that? That might be like the way to go. I'm just gonna Steel Wing for the super effective. The only thing is Mr. Mime can have like the filter ability or whatever it is, where I think it can have the ability where like super effective hits are halved. So Steel Wing could actually be kind of useless. But yeah. Okay. But yeah, I think if we do like one more of each of the oldies, quote unquote, then we'll be good. I don't know which order we want to do them in. Well, on Lara, you need Heatran, right? Unless, again, do forgive me. I've only been doing this a month, and there are so many new people in my brain, so I do apologize. Like Elizabeth, as soon as you said I still haven't found my copy of Sword yet, I was like, oh yeah, you're you. So as soon as you said that, I like knew exactly who you were, but I kind of forgot, like, in the moment when I said hi to you at the beginning of the stream that, like, you were the one who'd lost your copy of Sword, and I'm so sorry for that. So, like, I knew who you were as soon as you said it, but, like, it went out of my head because in the past month we've had so many new subscribers and so many people. Again, our list of, like, multiplayer cooperative people is, like, it's, like, got over, like, 30 people. That might even be, like, 40. And that's just the people I'm playing with, let alone people who are just, like, in chat who are watching and stuff. So I do apologize. Okay, we'll do Heatran with Onlara. That's the other thing. Okay, so Dialga. In all honesty, Mr. Mime's not good against Dialga. Pyukumuku is terrible against Dialga. So, well, oh, but of course Amelia's switching for it. Okay. So, okay, there's a water type to the right. Oh, it's Wartortle. Oh, for the love of Nelly. Wartortle's not great, but I think it does have Dig, and there are some berries. So, shall we do this and then have Pyukumuku switch for Wartortle? Does that sound like a plan? Does that sound like a plan? I think that sounds like a plan. Okay, we've gone for Cryogonal. The plan has changed. Cryogonal is going to be weak to Dialga. We'll be able to beat it easily, at least. Pyukumuku, I would say Pyukumuku does need to switch for this because I don't think it can do anything. I think it can literally do, like, no damage to Dialga. I'm going to very quickly look it up. Pyukumuku, where are you? Toxic, Taunt, Venom Drench, Counter. Yeah, so, okay, let's check Dialga. I don't think this is going to be able to do anything to Dialga. But we'll see what moves Dialga has. Dialga has Slash. Okay, it could counter against Slash. But then it has Ancient Power, Flash Cannon, Dragon Claw. Okay, actually, Pyukumuku could spam counter, and maybe that could work. But this water... Cryogonal... What does Cryogonal know? It has Solar Beam. I remember it has Solar Beam. Oh, of course it used... Okay, the reason I didn't go for Flamethrower is because Cryogonal has really high special defense. And it has really low defense, and Talonflame is a physical attacker, not a special attacker. So please forgive me for going for Steel Wing. I did have some method to my madness there. But I will now switch, and I will switch to Flamethrower, and I'll get the max flare up, and then Flamethrower will do more. I am not optimistic about being able to beat this Dialga, but let's see what Cryogonal has. Cryogonal, where are you, my friend? Cryogonal. It has Blizzard, Ice Beam, Reflect, and Solar Beam. So, I mean, you could spam Ice Beam over and over, but it's just you're going to be very weak to... Although, hang on, wait. Did that Dialga have any Steel moves? No. Oh, no, Flash Cannon. Yeah, no, so... Cryogonal is going to be screwed. So either Pyukumuku could just stay in and just use counter over and over and over, or you could switch for Cryogonal and use Ice Beam over and over and over. The Mr. Mime could be helpful, and it could keep us alive. With like those dual screens. That is the one way it's like kind of useful. Okay, Venom Drench. That's interesting. It does have the status. But we're not going to be able to, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to Venom Drench Matey Boy Dialga is the problem. I know, NPC. Whichever one this is, I need to add them to the list as a good one. But we'll get to that later on. Okay. Mr. Mime, Helping Hand, there we go. Right, Max Fluff. And that's Cryogonal down. Nice, excellent. Excellent work. Okay. So, always catch everything. You don't have to keep everything, but always catch everything. And here we go. Oh, my neck. Okay. Hang on. No, I need to crack my neck. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Okay. My neck's good. Okay. Again, I'm not optimistic about this. I do worry that we're going to be like 2 for 2 on on a Dialga losses. But okay, Pyukumuku is switching. Okay. So if the Mr. Mime does set up the screens, then actually this could be okay. But I think basically we just want to spam our fire moves and our ice moves. With regards to Dynamaxing, maybe we could leave the Dynamaxing for one of the fire types so that we could do like a, you know, set up the sun and then our fire attacks will do more. Dialga is totally going to go for me with Ancient Power at some point because that will just one hit KO me. So just keep that in mind. But it might try and go for an Ancient Power on Cryogonal. We'll see how this goes. I could use Tailwind to set up, but I am just going to go with Flamethrower. Here we go. Okay. We're Dynamaxing, baby. Let's see how this goes. Can we overcome the odds and beat this Dialga? Chat, what do you think? Do you think we'll win or do you think we'll lose? How many lives have we lost? I actually don't know how many lives we've lost. Have we lost like 2 lives so far? Okay, Cryogonal. Okay, Cryogonal has Dynamaxed here. So we are going to set up the Hail, which is going to chip away, but that will chip away at all of us. Okay, Mr. Mime's using Light Screen. That's good. And that's actually maybe the better of the 2 screens. Because we're sort of weak to those rock moves. Okay, we're chipping away. We're chipping away. Chipping away. Okay. And then... No! We want to use our fire moves. I don't know if we run out of fire moves. Okay, there's Ancient Power. Okay, but that does nothing to Cryogonal, so that's pretty good. I'm really glad that didn't use it against me. Okay. I'm going to go for the fire because it's neutral and it can burn. I could try and go for a Hurricane for confusion, but I think that's a bit desperate. Like, that's just like luck stacked upon luck stacked upon luck, so I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, Mr. Mime's using Helping Hand. Okay, that's helping me. That's interesting. I'd probably rather prefer it gone for Cryogonal, but okay, let's see how much this does. Okay, a little bit more. Come on, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Ah, no. Okay. Ice Beam. More like a nice beam. Burning Jealousy. Nice. Oh, okay, yep, there's the ancient power on me. Okay, there it is. It's the Nightbot 22-minute game. Okay, oh, this is getting a bit strong. Okay, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, I'm gonna cheer you guys on. Hopefully I'll power you all up and heal you and do all the nice things. We'll have to see how this goes. I don't think we're gonna win this, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This is our last life, though, I believe. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Heal! We got the heal! I don't think that this will be difficult. I think we've just been unlucky with the choices, and we keep getting NPCs as well. So I think if we had a team of 4 and like some ground and fighting types, I don't think this would be too bad. But it's just that we keep getting some weird choice. You know, we sort of just had some weird options presented to us. So okay, Fire Blast, good. That's good. That's good. Dargo's getting desperate. It's resorted to using generative AI voices. Right, Dragon Claw. Oh gosh, and a 9-10. Okay, that's gonna KO. That's KO. Yep, that's game, set, match. Okay, Iron Tail is the mysterious 5th move that Dialga has. Okay, well, never mind. We'll beat it another time, but we've got to have 4 players, and we've got to like use our most powerful moves and not have an NPC with us and stuff. Patented double shiny check. I don't believe any of these are shiny. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. I think I have a Mr. Mime and a Cradilly already, so I'm just going to go Cryogonal. So, Lunala probably is a lot easier to beat. I mean, for one thing, it's got a quad 4 weakness. And it probably has a bit less move variety. Okay, so for our next team, let's see. So for our next team, let me check the old spreadsheet arena, the old backup spreadsheet arena. So we currently have, no, wait, I'm getting lost now. I can't even remember who we just had or who we just faced or whatever. But okay, can everyone can everyone who has an online connection and can play and is available to play, could you please write strike in capital letters and then say the number of times you have played, please? So would that be okay? If you are here in chat and you have an online connection, let me know, and then we can take it from there. So like on Lara, okay, on Lara, yep, I do have you next on Lara, so that's cool. For some reason, I don't know why that is being weird with like alphabetical. It's saying that that's like not alphabetical, but that is. Yeah, that's not. Why is that saying? That's in alphabetical order. That's not in alphabetical order. Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, I know why that was doing that now. I think I know why that was doing that now. Okay. Anyway, Bog. Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that. That's very odd. Okay. So, on Lara's a 0. Shibertooth is a 1. Sharon's 2, Cramorant's 2. So is there anyone else who's only played 1 time or not played at all? And yes, Cramorant, that is a very interesting fact about Cryogonal. I have heard that before. It can learn Attract, but because it's like neutral gender, it can't work. So it begs the question, why can it know Attract? But yes. Okay. But let's see. Is there anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Also, we did just sort of complete a Dynamax adventure, so please like the video if you haven't already. We've had a few losses and stuff today. Again, these NPCs are really bothering me, so please let's not keep playing with them if we can avoid it, because oh my gosh. Okay, so on Lara and Shibertooth, you guys are going to be in the next one. why don't we have... Let's have Cramorant be our third player here. And then... Hang on, I'm just going to go... Where's Shibertooth? Shay. Shay, we're going to do that. And then... Hang on. And then we'll get... And then... There we go. Hopefully, if I've done this spreadsheet correctly, this will now, you know, be correct. So we've got on Lara, we've got Shay. We'll have Cramorant, but then Sharon can be like our backup. Does that sound okay? And then is that good? Does that sound like a plan? Okay, we're gonna go for Heatran. So please make sure that on the Wycom you are connected to the internet, and then we're gonna talk to the lady, and she's gonna ask, would you like to do a Dynamax adventure? And we're gonna say yes, because why? Oh no, not Solgaleo. Sorry, you guys are gonna select. Sorry, I don't know why I messed up there. You guys are gonna select anything is fine. I'm gonna select Heatran. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes, of course. We like to save 50 bajillion times here. And then, yeah, Sharon, the thing I do is I just try and go through, like who's been and who's not been before and stuff like that. So, like, you know, just then, like, that was like you and Alex, but like, but Cramorant hadn't been for like 2 Dynamax Adventures kind of thing. Like, Cramorant wasn't on the last Dynamax Adventures. So, okay, hang on then. Cramorant. Are you okay with doing the next one instead of Sharon? Would it be okay if Sharon switched with you and then you joined in on the next one? Because Sharon can't get Solgaleo. Unless this is the point where you say, you're like, oh, but I need Heatran and I don't need Solgaleo. Okay, so Sharon, you can join this one, but Cramorant, you're going to be on standby. Okay, so there we go. We've just switched it. Okay, so let's get this code in. We're going to do 0901 and then 0451, okay? 0901, 0451. Invite others on the pink screen. So go on the pink screen, get your code in. If you're connected online, then we will take it from there. Okay. Oh, Cramorant, you don't need either? Oh, I'm sorry. The one thing I might do in the future, one thing I am considering doing is, I am considering having, so generally I do like 4 raids per stream, but on the weekends I kind of do like double length streams and stuff like that. So there we go. Okay, so that should be everyone. Oh, wait. That should be everyone in. And yeah, okay, yeah, Sharon for, okay, I will need to change this on my spreadsheet or something, but that should be good for now. Okay, that is everyone who said they were going to be in. Okay, my spreadsheet was, I hadn't updated my spreadsheet for that change, but whatever. Okay, so we're doing Heatran. These are all terrible against Heatran. I'm going to pick Musharna, though, because Energy Ball is good against water and ground types, and those are good against Heatran. Although, admittedly, Psychic is good against fighting types, which are also good against Heatran. Oh, a Golduck. We can get the Golduck. Technically, Stomping Tantrum is good against Heatran, but I wouldn't really go with Exeggutor. It's probably best to go with one of the others, and then we can beat like a fighting type with it or something like that. So at the minute, Golduck is like, we're not switching Golduck. Okay, we're going to have to switch everything except Golduck, and it's only got Aqua Jet, which I know is terrible. I know, so many score bunnies. So, okay. Yeah, this thing, like, one decent rental option, and let's face it, Golduck isn't really, like, I would, okay, oh, there's Poliwrath. Poliwrath is good. Okay, we're going for the Poliwrath on the right, okay? Because we need as many good options as possible here. So there's Poliwrath on the right, and then, oh, there's Gurdurr on the left, and then we've got some water types. Oh, there's Seismitoad, but Seismitoad's terrible. Oh, and then there's Cramorant. Okay, we'll have Cramorant. Cramorant can have Cramorant, if that's a plan. So, does that sound like a plan? Can Cramorant get the Cramorant, and then the other two of us will get the... I can't remember who's got what Pokemon right now, because my brain doesn't pay attention to that. But does that sound like a plan? Oh, wait, no, Cramorant's in the next one. Okay, in Cramorant, we're going to get Cramorant in honor of you. Sorry, this is why I'm getting confused. Okay. Right, we're going to Dynamax. I'm going to use... which one of these do I want to use? They're the same. I'll just go with this one. I'll just use one of each. Definitely play aggressively. This is no time for statting up and all that other stuff. It just gives opponents times to... It just gives our opponents... opportunities to KO us, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so one thing I was going to say is, so generally, during the weekdays, but also on the weekdays, I generally do 4 Dynamax Adventures per stream, and then on my double-length weekend ones, I do 8. And what I normally do is I kind of do all of my tickets once, all 3 of my tickets once, and then I go back to the first ticket. But a thing I am considering is opening up the final ticket to if anyone from chat has anything they're hunting for, and then like I'll join them or something like that. That is something I've been considering, so that there is like a little bit more variety in the streams. And then, oh no, I've just realized there's a Psychic Terrain, so Golduck cannot use Aqua Jet anymore. Okay. And then I'll use this one. So yeah, so that's something I'm considering. I will just say, to kind of carry on from my sort of rant/explanation yesterday, again, I'm not gonna like shiny hunt for things that I already have shinies of. It's kind of a waste of time in the stream. Like, I actually will eventually shiny hunt for things I already have. But like, my priority right now with these Dynamax Adventures is to go for Pokemon where I don't have the shiny of it. So if I do sort of say, oh, who's got any tickets? And someone's like, I've got a Mewtwo. And someone else is like, I've got Lunala. Then like, I'm going to go with the Lunala because like I have shiny Mewtwo. But maybe that's a thing that we can like experiment with tomorrow. We'll do like 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one can be like a mystery, or like open up to something else. Like, if anyone has anything that's like kind of good. Yeah, Mr. Mime can switch here because of paralysis. That's fine. Good planning. And then, but yeah. So that could be... Does that sound like an idea for something that could be fun? Okay, so we'll go for Gerda, because Gerda is good, and then we'll go for the Cramorant on the left. I think it actually is a Manectric for once in the middle, because I always say Manectric, and then it turns out to be like a Luxray or a Boltund. But I think it actually is a Manectric for once. Okay. But yeah. So I like having the tickets, and the thing is, I don't want to rely exclusively on audience tickets, because, you know, we do get people who didn't know what tickets were, or people could just kind of pick anything, or it means you then, they have to like open up the lobby, and then I have to follow them, and that's like awkward and slows things down. Like, it is more efficient for me to like lead the lobbies as the like host of this stream. But it could be a thing. But that could be a thing that we could try to do. And it's like, if no one has any tickets, then I'm just going for like Heatran again. But that might be a way. That could be something we do, because I know that some people don't want to wait like 6 months or a year or 2 years for me to do the Pokemon that they want to do. But you do have to understand that if it is a Pokemon I have a shiny, I'm not going to do it, because that is a waste of. Right now, that is a waste of time. I do just want to get the things I don't have. So if you're like, I have Mewtwo or Rayquaza or the legendary beasts, like, I'm not going to hop in on those, because I have all those. Let me do my quick run through of what legendaries I have, because I started doing it yesterday, and then I got cut off, and then I never completed it. So here is my list of all the shinies that I have or don't have and need. So, Articuno, I have. Zapdos, I now have. Moltres, I don't have. So I will be doing a Moltres hunt soon, hopefully. Mewtwo, I have, thanks to this mode. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, I have all of them. Let me just get Psyshock in. And then Lugia, I don't have, but Ho-Oh, I do have. Sorry, I thought I pressed the button. But Ho-Oh, I do have. I have Latias, Latios, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza, so I don't need any of the Hoenn legendaries. They will be, like, bottom of the list things I do. But then, like, Uxie and Mesprit, I do need shinies of them. Always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but do catch them. And then, hang on. There we go. Need to click my jaw. But I do have Azelf. And then Dialga, I don't have. Palkia, I do have. Heatran, I'm still trying for, as you guys know. I do have Shiny Giratina. So what was the other Pokemon we're facing? So Exeggutor's better for the well, although I do have a super effective move. Basically, Exeggutor or myself needs to switch for this. We're facing off against a Cramorant. Either one of us, actually no, because it's water and flying. That's not the best choice, but we're playing a game of chicken here. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. So there we go. But yeah. So Heatran I'm still after. Giratina I have. Cresselia I have. And then so that is good. Yeah, I love Seismitoad so much, but it's not good for a Heatran. I would rather have a shiny Seismitoad, but it's terrible for Heatran, and right now we just need to get, like, the best Pokemon to face Heatran, because we were just given such terrible options at the beginning. No, it's okay, Shay. It's okay. Again, I do apologize because there is that little bit of a delay between the stream and the gameplay, so it's totally cool. It's totally cool. You're good. You're good. But then Gen 5. I do need Tornadus. I do need Thundurus. I do need Reshiram. It's really annoying. I'm playing on Shield, but I need a load of the Sword exclusives. And I can get them, but I know how to get them. But still. Okay. I'm going to... I don't really know. I'm going to use coaching because my moves are all terrible here. I may as well boost you guys up so that if it does that again, you'll be in a better position. Although the Poliwrath has coaching too. Are we all going to do the same thing? Yeah. Okay, next turn we definitely need to all attack the Cramorant. Even if our moves are not very effective. Because I think we're definitely all set up. We'll definitely be all set up after this turn, is basically the point. Okay. Psycho Cut. Here we go. Oh my gosh! That was a crit. That had to be a crit, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, coaching worked. Coaching works. That absolutely worked. Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay. That worked. I mean, that worked way better than... That worked way better. So Lugia is one that I need to do. So it's definitely one we'll do. Right, I'm gonna break. And then that worked definitely better than I thought. Okay. So Zekrom I do have, Reshiram I don't, Landorus I do have, Kyurem I don't, and then Xerneas I have, Yveltal I have, Zygarde I have, Tapu Koko I have, Tapu... I always forget what... I think I have Tapu Lele. It's Tapu Bulu I don't think I have. I'll need to double check that. And then Tapu Fini I have as well. Don't have Solgaleo. That's why we're trying for it and why we're going to be trying for it after this. And then Lunala I don't have. And then the Ultra Beasts, I don't think I have any of them. But Necrozma I do have. And then, but yeah, but then all the others, no. Right, always catch everything. Always catch everything. Go big or go home. Exactly, Shaver Tooth. Okay. So, you're giving Cheeto dust-covered Cramorant look. I do already have shiny Cramorant, thanks to Scarlet and Violet, but it's a very good one. I hope someone in chat gets it. Okay. And then, so yeah, and then just Exeggutor's going to switch for this. and then we'll be good for Heatran. Yeah, this will be a good team for a Heatran. Have we had any KOs yet? I'll check the map in a sec, but I can't remember whether we got a knockout earlier. Or whether we... No, we're at full health. Okay, excellent. Scientist, stay away from the scientist. Scientist is a scammer. It's only the lady at the desk who's not a scammer. Scientists are scammers. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away from the scientist. Scientist is a scammer. Scientist is a scam. Like, people say that, like, the $500 Magikop's a scam. But it's like, that's actually pretty good. But the scientist is actually a scam. Okay. Bo, are you going to skip Dynamaxing so someone can set up the rain, or doing so you can do 4 times max Quake? Good question. I tell you what, because we do have all the water types, and because I have less health as well, I will forego the Dynamaxing and I'll just stick to high horsepower. Let me just check the power of high horsepower. Okay, hopefully I do hit this and then it'll be fine. I will forego my Dynamax. I know I could have boosted all of our attack here, but the gold duck does have brine, so that's like not a physical attack. Okay, so using hit. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch. Don't flinch. Okay. Okay, we're all set up now. So next turn, let's just, well, I don't know who's next for Dynamaxing, but yeah, we'll set up, whoever can Dynamax and set up rain, Dynamax and set up rain. Okay. There's the high horsepower, and then high horsepower. Here we go. Just some worm on a leaf. Hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. Okay. So we're going big. It's a big duck. Okay, here we go. And then here we go. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this is all good. Cramorant's using dive, and it's now got the Arrokuda in its mouth or whatever. And then here we go. Onlara's using Max Geyser. 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 It's a name you should know. Okay. So here we go. We've got the rain set up, so we're now quite well insulated against the flames. The lava and the flames. And then Heatran's getting desperate. It's resorted to using generative AI voicing. And then there we go. Ah, no, that's not good. Oh, but the Cramorant. And then we got, is that speed drop? Defense drop. Oh, nice. Okay, Metal Sound. That's not good. Sorry, this is what, that noise is what happens when you have when you don't have a condenser microphone. So this is like super focused in on my throat. So you get the, well, I won't do the noise, but you will get it every time there's a Cramorant. Okay, we did it! We won! We actually beat a legendary boss Pokemon. That means 2 things. 1, get those sparkles and stars and sparkles in chat. For good luck, everyone do sparkles and stars and sparkle emojis in the chat. Yeah, and Deathless as well. A KO-less run. So, okay, get those emojis in chat. Do it now. For good luck, everyone, so we can get the Cheeto dust-covered Cramorant. And then, the way that we, and then the other thing is, if you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. Because it does help out. Artillerius, hi, welcome. So Cramorant will be like bright orange, okay? So let's do the patented double shiny check, okay? So Poliwrath would be green. That's not shiny. Gerda would have like orange and red notes or something like that. That's not shiny. And then Cramorant would be orange. Orange, you're glad it's blue. So yeah, that's not shiny. But will we get the magnificent, majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran? No, it's a regular Heatran. That sucks. Okay, never mind. But let's just do the second of our double check. We check the Galar symbol. It looks like a Pokeball crossed with a refresh, crossed with a recycling sign. And we look for sparkles. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I don't know if I've picked a Cramorant before. I feel like I've picked Poliwrath before at least one. So I'm going to go with Cramorant, and then I'll go for a Poliwrath next time I see a Poliwrath, because why not? One day we will get Heatran will be the last one we get. I will just cycle through all my other tickets, but Heatran will be the one that just like gets away from me. Eventually we'll do 100 Heatrans. Okay. So yes, Clam Fandango, we want to keep that. Let me just check something. Let me just check my boxes, and we'll see how many we've done today. Today is the 1st of September. Okay, so Octillery was the first one. Okay, so Octillery was first. Zapdos was second. Look at my shiny Zapdos. It's so cool. I love it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll do one more for Solgaleo, and then that will be our final one of the day, okay? But I will be back tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. Pacific time, for more. Yes, I got Artillerius. I got shiny Zapdos. I got another shiny legendary. Hang on, I'll show you again. Look, the sparkles. The sparkles. It's got the sparkles. The sparkles. It's got the sparkles. Look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's just more yellow. But it's yellow and orangey. That's kind of cool. And then, you may not have seen as well, I got Bouffalont yesterday. Woo! Look at it. It's a Red Bull. We've been trying to go for the Blue Moo, and we got a Red Bull. And then also as well, additionally, we got a shiny Poltegeist yesterday. So the past day or so has been absolutely wild. It's been absolutely wild. So anyway, Bark. So hang on, I'm just going to move this here, and then I'm going to move it here, and yeah. Okay. So let's just save the game quickly. So for our final round, let's just see. Is there anyone who has joined chat in like the last few minutes or since the last Dynamax Adventure, who has not played any Dynamax Adventures today, can play Dynamax Adventures, and would like to play Dynamax Adventures? We do already have Cramorant on the list, but like, say, Artillerius, if you're around and would like to play, then you are welcome to. Yeah, but so we got, hang on, so I need to just change a thing here. Hang on, I need to go like that. And then Sharon was like this, and then I'll do this, and then hopefully this all works out or something. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. I think I need an extra filler person, but basically, let me go filler 4, and then I'll put a 2, and then I'm just figuring out some nicks with my backup thing. Okay. So, oh, you haven't got your Switch with you at the moment. Oh, you got the shiny Munchlax Tenchi. Excellent. Well done. Okay. So let's see. So, like, just some worm on a leaf. Are you able to play with us? If there's anyone... So, if there's anyone who hasn't played yet today, can you... could you let me know? Like, by writing strike... dang it. Unlucky. Well, as long as you're here for the raid. So is there anyone who can play who hasn't yet? Please write strike and then tell me how many times you've played today. Again, I kind of do need to rely on that a bit because this spreadsheet is the more basic one and stuff like that. So I can't always see who's done what raids. Because Because also, like, anyone who did, like, the first 4 raids or so, I've, like, Tenchi, why don't you join? So we've got Cramoran and Tenchi, and then, is there anyone else? Otherwise, we could just have, like, Onlera or Shay, but again, I can't remember how many raids they did earlier, so, because I had to switch spreadsheets halfway through, because the other one was just, like, not working. And then this is for Solgaleo as well. So if anyone... Oh, wait, Onlera needed Heatran, so Onlera probably wouldn't be that interested in doing another one. But, okay, I'm going to get this going, because I want to get this set up. So please make sure, if you're playing along or interested in playing along, that on the Wycom, you're connected to the internet. And then, well, I mean, I don't really know how you could show me anything, Sharon, but you're welcome to tell me. I mean, it depends on what you want to show me or tell me. I mean, you're welcome to tell me stuff, though. But anyway, but yeah, but I don't know when you say, like, can you show me something, I don't know what you mean. Like, I can't watch any videos right now or anything like that. But if you're willing to just tell me what is going on, I'm happy to, like, I'm happy to hear you out. I can't, like, watch anything right now, but if you have anything to, like, tell me or something, then I'm definitely happy to hear you out. But okay, we're gonna... Oh, you have a shiny Latios. Oh, that's very cool. That's really cool. Did you get it from this mode or from another mode? Anyway, right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Solgaleo. You guys are gonna select anything is fine. I'm gonna select Solgaleo. Cramorant's gonna join us. Tenchi's gonna join us, and then basically, if someone just wants to, you got it from Go. Nice. That's where I got my one. Okay, hang on. So we're gonna do one more code. 0901 and then 0515. So that's 0901 and then 0515. That's going to be the code. There we go. Let me know if you're planning to join or whatever, and then we'll kind of take it from there. Okay. Okay. There we go. So there's Cramorant, and there's Tenchi. Why don't you come on over, Cramorant? And then... there we go. Needed to click my jaw. And then, yeah, and then basically if there's anyone else who's around and would like to join in, just you're welcome to. Free for all. Let me know if you try and communicate what happens, though, like if you're stuck on communicating or if you all just end up joining each other. Aha! There we go. So, there we go. Sharon's back. Okay. So we're in, we're good, we're done, we're ready. And let's do this thing. Okay, so Solgaleo is weak to Ghost, Dark, Fire, and Ground. So, although the Marowak's pretty good, it's a shame because I'd love to have one as shiny, but we'll just go for it. Blaziken is pretty good. It is weak to those psychic moves, but it could be good. Torkoal's very good. Setting up the sun, and then Sandshrews pretty good. So, actually, this is pretty nifty. Okay, we'll take this. So maybe we may want to switch Blaziken at some point, like possibly. But otherwise, though, I'd say we're in a pretty good position here. We probably want to go for the electric type rather than the water type, given all of our fire types here. But then let's see what we've got. We've got a Kingler. Oh, and then that's like a Boltund, I think. And then... Oh, and then we could go for the Perrserker. Perrserker's pretty good. There is also a Mr. Mime and a Vikavolt, but I think the Perrserker's... Oh, sorry, it's a Rotom. Well, yeah, so electric, yeah. So we got Rotom here. Sorry, I wasn't talking about the Rotom, but because we got like a Boltund behind it, I think. And then here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm good. So Rotom should be pretty easy to defeat with, like, you know, Dark, Ghost, and, you know, those kind of moves. I have a Ghost move that I can Dynamax and use. Okay, here we go. We're gonna Dynamax and we're gonna KO it. Although it's a shame, I'm probably going to be like one of the... Actually, no. I was going to say, I'm probably going to be one of the slower people, but I might be faster than Sandslash. Sandslash is surprisingly slow. It's not like that quick. Like, it looks like something that should kind of be quick, but it's not. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And then... Oh yeah, so just a reminder, so yeah, this is the final Dynamax adventure of this stream, but I'll be back tomorrow. So I started today at 2 p.m. and now it's about 5:19 p.m. So, okay, it's using Will-O-Wisp, but that doesn't affect Torkoal, nice. Blaziken setting up with the coaching, okay. And then, this is good actually just because Marowak is a bit slower. But yeah, as long as we definitely play aggressively, then it's all good. Okay, Sandslash uses Stomping Tantrum. Rotom does Levitate, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But I'm going to get the Max Phantasm here. This is going to lower Rotom's defense as well. So basically, even if no one else attacks it, I will be able to get a KO before next time. But if we do all attack it, it should go down pretty quickly. There's a Burning Jealousy, nice. And Blaziken's getting a speed boost. So yeah, I think if we just attack this thing, it should go down pretty quick and easy now. And then, but yeah. Sharon, you have Shiny Entei, Azelf, and Suicune. Oh, nice. Vikavolt, first time. Yeah, right. Very good. I like that. I like that. I like just somewhere I want to live. That's very good. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow is Monday, 2nd of September, aka Labor Day. There we go, Blaze Kick. Yes, excellent. Very nicely done. Just so that the Rotom doesn't get any quick hits in. Burning Jealousy is only 5 PP, and yeah. No, that's the thing about Blaziken is it doesn't have very good like PP and stuff like that. So it is great in this mode, but it is a bit of an awkward like early choice for the Dynamax Adventures. So yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Rotom is super effective against Solgaleo, and it resists its moves pretty well. So, you know, if you you know, like, it can be a bit, you know, it could be good, but I think the Pokemon we have are probably better, I would say. Again, Blaziken, you're kind of like just switching one issue for another, but... Oh, Tenchi is switching. Okay, so we will need to just be wary that we no longer have any Sun anymore, so our attacks will do less. But yeah. So this is like Boltund or Manectric, whatever. But yeah, we probably don't want to go against the Kingler because we've got a lot of things weak to it. But then we can go to the right here, and then to the right for like Perrserker at the end. And then that's probably the way to go. So here we go. But, no, exactly. That's the thing, Tenchi. You can burn it, so, the thing is, with Rotom, you won't have anything that you're, like, weak to. You will, like, there's, like, sort of, you have, like, sort of the same resistance, but then you, like, lose a weakness. So that's pretty nifty. And then, right, I'm just going to Shadow Bone. Just going to get the attacks in here. And then, yeah. But again, I think we kind of, like, I think we have the team now. I don't, like, Boltund isn't worth it. I would say Boltund isn't going to be better than Blaziken. I mean, it can no crunch. Can it no crunch, maybe? I don't know. So that's something to keep in mind, I suppose. But then, maybe the Perrserker. Perrserker's pretty good. It has the resistances, but then it also has Lash Out. So... Okay, we got the burn in. That's why I didn't use Will-O-Wisp. Okay, we got a Max Knuckle. Very nice. But yeah, so I'd say the only Pokemon we may want to switch is possibly the Blaziken, just because it is weak to Solgaleo's Psychic moves. I don't mean now, I just mean like down the line. But I think everyone else, I think our Rotom, our Marowak, and our Sandslash are all like really good. So I don't think we definitely don't need to switch them at all. We can just hold on to them till the end. And then yeah. Okay. Shadowbone. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. And then, just waiting. I'm going to have some drink quickly whilst we're waiting. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I do think that maybe, like, the Perrserker would be weak to Fire Spin and if it turns into a Max Flare, but that doesn't have Stab, whereas, like, a Zen Headbutt or a Max Psychic move, I forget what the Max Psychic move is called, that could, like, take out Blaziken in one hit. The only thing about Blaziken is it does have Speed Boost, so it would get faster than Solgaleo, probably after one turn, but, okay. Always catch everything, even though shiny can fail. Okay, so, Sharon, yeah, of course you can say something. You can always say, well, I mean, I was gonna say, you can always say stuff. I mean, don't say anything if it, like, goes against the rules, or whatever, or it's, like, vulgar or something. But yeah, you can say stuff. You're welcome to say stuff. We try and keep this as a safe space and everything. So, I mean, that's the thing. If we didn't have a very good team, Boltund would be an acceptable Pokemon because Strong Jaw add Crunch would kind of be like pseudo Stab, and you'd have the resistances and stuff like that. But yeah. So you have a shiny glasses Dragonite that never comes back in Go. Oh, was that like one of the like costumed like Dragonites? Because I can't always remember the different costumed ones. But yeah. So what do you mean never? What do you mean never comes back? Do you mean you've like put it in a gym and then like no one's ever knocked it out of the gym? I'm curious as to as to what you mean. That's very curious. Okay, if we beat this nice and quickly, we will get some berries afterwards, so that's pretty good. But yeah, we probably do want to switch to Blaziken for this, and then, but I think everything else, I know we don't have a whole lot of health on like 2 of our Pokemon, but again, that's what the berries are for, so we can just get the berries, and then that'll be good. Hang on, the costume Pokemon doesn't come back? What do you mean? I'm confused what you mean. Do you mean like if you put it in a gym, it like loses its costume status? Or what do you mean it doesn't come... Oh, do you just... Oh. Oh. You can't... Because yeah, you can't transfer them to Pokemon Home. And... Yeah, like you can't transfer them to Pokemon Home, or if there was some way to fudge that, they wouldn't keep their costumedness. And there is also just the fact that because they're events, they don't return very often. Right, I'm going to use Shadow Bone. I know Flare Blitz is super effective, but I will KO myself if I try and KO this Perrserker. So, oh, it was like a limited Pokemon. Yeah, so you got a shiny one. So that's really cool. That's like very, very rare then. Like getting an event one. I never really care too much about like the event Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I kind of like, for me it's very much like the Simpsons meme thing. You know the like the Lisa Lionheart and like the Malibu Stacy, and it's like, but it's just a, like it's just a new hat. Kind of, it's like, but she's got a new hat. Like that for me is what like the event Go Pokemon are like. And the thing is that if I do get a shiny of an event Pokemon, I feel sad because I'm never going to be able to transfer it to my games. Because I for newer people. For anyone who is newer and hasn't heard me talk about this before, my Pokemon Go, one of the reasons I do transfer my legendaries into like Pokemon Home and into my games and stuff, is because I am just very painfully aware that, like, someday the Pokemon Go servers could get shut down. That, like, one day the game isn't gonna make enough money, and, you know, there'll be, like, a message from Niantic, and it'll be like, hi, this is Niantic, we really appreciate, like, 10 years of Pokemon Go, or 15 years of Pokemon Go, or whatever it is. And they'll sort of say, like, we hope you've enjoyed playing us. Unfortunately, it is with great regret we are announcing that the game will be shutting down, you know, 3 or 6 months from now. Hopefully it's like 6 months, but they might only give you 3. All the other mobile games tend to give you like 6 weeks to 3 months. But hopefully they give like 6 for Pokemon Go. But I'm just very aware of the fact that, like, one day they are going to shut that game down. And so it is why I'm like, right, I'm going to, like, prep my legendaries so that I can get them off this game. If my legendaries are good and they are useful in the game, I keep them in the game. But I do keep them. But it's like, but if I get a 3-star and it's like got poor stats and it's not very good and I'm like never going to use it and I can't put it in gyms and I can't really battle with it because it's not very good, and it's a low CP, then yeah, I'm gonna just transfer it to my Go. And that's the thing with the event Pokemon, like, because you can't that's the thing with the event Pokemon, because you can't like transfer them. I'm like, I'm so sorry, one day you're gonna be lost to the cloud. So yeah, they are adding Dynamax though, which is very cool. I'm excited about that. Getting a gold Berserker would be excellent. I know. I really want one. I do think that in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet we will get a Meowth event someday. We had the Pikachu event not long ago where, like, Pichu was in Paldea, and then, like, they had Pikachu in Kitakami, and then they had Raichu in the Blueberry Academy. Oh, okay. What do I do here? Do I want to go... Okay, I'm gonna Dynamax, and I am gonna max... I'm gonna max Flare here, because I can't lower its defense stat, and if I max Flare, then my next max Flare will be more powerful. So, this is my logic. Forgive me if this blows up in my face. Normally I would go for the Ghost move, for the stacked up defense drops, but you can't get defense drops on a Solgaleo, unless you have, like, a neutralizing gas wheezing. But anyway, but yeah, so the costume Pokemon, I feel sad that I'm going to lose them to the cloud someday. Okay, here's the Fire Spin. Okay, well, if I just set up the Max Flare, the next one will be more powerful, because of Max Flare. I was aware that Fire Spin will be more powerful now, but I think if I set up the Max Flare, we'll do more damage, and then it'll be okay. Okay, we've wisped it to reduce the attack power, so that's good. And then there we go. Okay, so that actually did do a good amount of damage. And then the next one will do even more, so this should be pretty good. Oh, hang on, there's a cat going nuts outside. Hang on, I'm going to select my move, and then I'm going to run out and take care of the cat, okay? So please don't let anything go wrong. Okay. Right. Do good moves. I'll be right back. Okay, we're stomping tantruming. Okay, cat was going nuts. Your game kind of froze. Okay, you're back. Good. Good. Okay, here's the Max Flare. This should be more powerful than the previous one, unless it used a Max Steel Spike or something like that. Again, I don't know. Okay, Sunsteel Strike. That did nothing because of the burn, and they're not very effective. But oh no, Berserker. Don't let me down, Berserker. Okay. Right, this should be the final turn, hopefully. Unless it, like, KOs all of us in one fell swoop. Oh dear. I don't like the sound of that. Okay. Right, okay, here's the Max Flare. Oh, it's going for Rotom. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. To quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. Well, okay, there's Rotom down. But hopefully this will still be okay. Right, Stomping Tantrum. Nice. And then if I can get a Max Flare in. Okay, Lash Out. Nice. And then if we can just get this final hit and the Max Flare and all that stuff. Yes! Woo! Okay, stars and sparkles and stars in the chat, everyone. We did it. I know, Tenchi, I did find the timing of that quite funny, but don't worry, you were right though. That was very good to think, because the thing is, we can't like lower Solgaleo's stats in the normal way, so keeping in mind about burning it and things with Will-O-Wisp is definitely a good idea. Now, we could burn it with fire types, so, you know, which are super effective against it as well. But again, Torkoal isn't always the best choice for like early game, and we were able to set up the sun with Max Flare, so it all worked out. So okay, get those stars and sparkles and stars. This is our final shiny check of the day, okay? This is our final patented double shiny check of the day. So let's go through and check one final Dynamax adventure. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. but because it's Labor Day, it's a day off, so I'll stream. But let's see how this goes. Okay. Rotom would be like bright red. That looks pretty orange to me, so I don't think that that's shiny. Boltund would have some green to it. That looks like a pretty normal yellow. It sort of almost, you know, looks a bit sickly. But that looks like a perfectly healthy Boltund to me. He's been to the vet. He's had his shots and everything. And then Perrserker would be yellow. Okay, so these last two Pokemon. So I do have shiny Rotom. Okay, and I don't have shiny Boltund, I don't have shiny Perrserker, I don't have shiny Solgaleo. So the final three, I don't have a shiny. So, but Boltund is not shiny. So, but Perrserker, will I get a shiny Perrserker? Will I get my first ever shiny Perrserker? No, okay. And I was saying earlier, I do think in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they will have a Meowth event, where they'll have, like, Cantonian Meowth in one region, Alolan in another, and Galarian in a third. That's my prediction. I'm calling it now, Mass Outbreak event. You heard it here. I've said it in other streams, but you heard it in this one. So, here is the final one, okay? Solgaleo, final check of the day. I could get it with eggs, but I've never done egg hatching because it's just sort of monotonous. I like my shiny hunting to be more active and, you know, fun and stuff like that. Egg hatching just seems like a very sort of grindy task. I don't know. But someday I might. But I think it'll be. I kind of only want to do egg hatching for ones that are like awkward or weird or stuff like that to get. But anyway, final one, Solgaleo. Sorry, the suspense is crazy. This is the final one of the day. Will we get a red Solgaleo? Drum roll, please. No! Oh, the humanity. But no, so no shiny Solgaleo. But I did get a Zapdos earlier, so that would be pretty wild if I had. I legit don't know which one of these to get. I think I've got Perrserker before. I don't know if I've got Rotom or Boltund before. In Tenchi's honor, and because that Will-O-Wisp really did help out, I'm going to go with the Rotom. You can never have too many Rotoms, because you need to have, like, one of each anyway. Okay. So, this has been a good day. This has been a good weekend of shiny hunting, indeedly doodly. So let's just quickly check our boxes. So here we go. So yeah, we've got like our 3 full boxes here. Oh, hang on, sorry, 3 full boxes here. 1, 2, 3. So that's like 120. I need to get like, hang on, these 2. I need to put like here, and then hang on a sec. I'll just shift these around a little bit. Oh, I need to get the Poltegeist out of there as well, actually. So I'm just organizing my boxes ahead of time, so that I kind of can do what I need to do tomorrow. There we go. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. There we go. Excellent. And then these 2 can switch around. Okay. So, So. And then we'll put these here and this here, and that's all good. Okay, excellent. So yeah, so we have now done 30, 60, 90, 120, and then 127 Dynamax Adventures, plus these 3, which is 130, plus I've done another 3, which are off-screen, so that's 133 Dynamax Adventures, and we're at like 6 shinies now, plus the audience has had a lot of shinies as well. So eventually I will probably like pass on Pokemon if I don't, but I like just having a sort of physical record of like how many Dynamax Adventures I've done. This is a good way of seeing how many I've done, and I can see like what days I've done them and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, I got this one on the 25th, you know, it's like 1, 2, so like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, oh, but this was like a weekend one or something, or I had extra time this day because there was a 5th, so I kind of like doing it for those reasons, but, you know, so, but yeah, someday I will have to like ditch them or start deleting them or something, but not today. In like a few months or something. Okay, that is all for today. Guys, you have been wonderful. Thank you for all of your help and assistance. This has been really fun. We are going to have to figure out some Dialga strategies and stuff, but in fairness, I think that was because we had NPCs and just they weren't helpful. And we also, one of them, we like didn't have very good options either, so that just like wasn't helpful. So whatever. Sorry, I do save my game like 50 bajillion times. I'm one of those people. So yeah. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's approaching 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time, okay? And we'll go for about a similar amount of time. We'll try and do like 8 Dynamax Adventures. And yeah. Masters, thank you again for that amazing bit of artwork. I will post it tomorrow after we've done the final stream, because I sort of have like a post in mind, and I'll use your picture for it. But that was an incredible picture. I loved it. It was great. Anyway, Bark, that's all for today. If you've got this far and you haven't clicked like on the video yet, please, I very kindly ask you, for the love of Nelly, to click like on the video. If you have a YouTube account and you're signed in and you're watching and you're participating in chat and you're doing all that stuff, but you haven't clicked like on the video, I'd so hugely appreciate it, because I've been doing these streams now for about 4 weeks. The strike streams, not streaming altogether, but the strike streams I have been doing for 4 weeks. It's been so much fun. We've had so much growth on this channel. We've had so many new people come along. It's been wonderful. And helping that YouTube algorithm is the way that we can get even more new people. I'm going to go and try and fix this spreadsheet. I'm also going to message Kramin. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to feed some stray kittens. And then I'll be back tomorrow. And we'll do another double length one. And then we'll be back to the regular, like, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, all that stuff. Okay. So thank you all. You guys have been excellent. And yeah, thank you. I just want to say, so Sharon just said, like, I have, like, the best luck. This weekend I have the best luck, but before this weekend, I had done 83 Dynamax Adventures without a shiny. You're supposed to get a shiny, like, roughly every 25 or so. I went 83 without a shiny, and my audience can testify for how bad that shiny drought was, how I went for 3 weeks. I'm supposed to get about a shiny a week and 1 legendary per month. And I went over 3 weeks without a shiny. It was pretty wild. Luckily, we kept it entertaining, but oh my gosh. I'm so glad to just be back to some normality with regards to getting shinies. I'll put it that way, and we'll leave it there. Thank you all. That's the thing. I just either have the best luck or the worst luck. That's the way it goes. This weekend, I'm having the best luck, but I'm terrified of when it flips around again. Right, I need to go deal with cats, both home ones and stray ones. Thank you all so much. And yeah, it's a flood or a drought. It's one of those 2 modes. Kyogre or Groudon. Take it right now. This weekend it's Kyogre, but before this weekend it was Groudon. Take care, everyone. Lots and lots of love. Stay safe out there. Sharon, we'll get you some shinies. Don't worry. Again, I yeah, I'll need to update the spreadsheet and stuff like that. I also need to make sure I ask new people if they have the shiny charm or not. Sharon, you don't, you didn't have it, right? Because if you don't have it, you are going to be less likely to get shinies. And it is a big difference. Xander's going to find that out soon. Xander's going to find that out very soon. It's going to start raining shinies for Xander now that Xander has the shiny charm. Right, anyway, take care, everyone. Lots of luck. Enjoy the rest of your... If you're outside of America, enjoy your regular week back to work tomorrow. If you are in America, enjoy your Labor Day. Thank unions for Labor Day. I'm on strike. I'm part of a union and everything. But yeah. Okay. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. See you later, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.